Hey kids, you're listening to the internet's wettest podcast about video games, consoles, and pancakes. The SML Podcast.
Prepare for the SML Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is the SML Podcast. I am your host, Joe. Joining as usual, Aki, Bri, and Jacob. How are you three doing?
Tired.
Aki's tired.
Yeah.
Jacob's just like weird.
To be here.
This is my last podcast in North Carolina.
Wow.
I'm nervous and excited. But yeah, the move is finally happening this weekend, so you guys can stop listening to me talk about it.
Yeah.
So you'll probably be in like a really you'll be in a room with no furniture and you'll be nice and noisy next week is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
That'll be the reveal of the new room with nothing in it.
It might be a little echoey, yeah. Because I'm going to be, streaming from a basement.
Yeah.
That's life.
As you could tell, to celebrate Bri's moving, Grant Henry is here. Grant, how are you doing?
Oh yeah, I didn't wait for my intro. Screw that. Hey,
Son of a bitch.
What's up? I'm hydrated. Let's talk pinball.
Not yet. That's later.
Fuck.
But you brought company, didn't you?
Yes, I have company. I brought a music and pinhead partner along with me.
Kinky.
Also, illegitimate son, I should say.
Yes.
Grant, you never told me.
Yes. Well, I just have too many, so I just don't even talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
They're everywhere. This one I didn't even know about till about 5 years ago, and then here we are. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, out of nowhere, literally.
Out of
Daddy,
nowhere.
Where the fuck did you
I
come
knew
from?
about him, but he had no idea about me.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, another one.
So the Arkadian John O'Neill is here. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Welcome to the insanity of this show. I know you checked out our recent Ball Squad episode. What did you think of that?
A lot of talk about steel balls, I should say.
We do it.
That is how we do. I love the fact that for that episode, our YouTube numbers are broken. Since mid-May. Since mid-May, our YouTube views have been completely broken to the point that they show single digits and they go backwards.
Weird.
That is very interesting.
I think it might be done, though, because our last episode has 140 views.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I
is
finally fixed it.
Absurd for us, really. I'm worried we did something wrong now.
I was gonna say, it makes me wonder, how many other views are being hidden with that, or was it just a Shantae and Booby?
Yeah, it might be a Shantae thing.
Shantae.
Yeah, it's crazy. I even looked at our MP3 numbers and our visitor stats and whatnot. And for the past 4 months, our unique visitors have steadily grown on the MP3 numbers. So I don't know what the hell's up with YouTube.
Weird.
I really don't. I hope it's fixed, and I hope we don't get single digit views anymore, because that looks really bad for us.
Yeah.
Now, can you go back to some of the companies that were about it and be yo, we finally ironed our stuff out, or you gonna?
I don't think so, because we didn't iron anything out. It just stopped and then started working again. But I don't know if it's fixed or if it's still gonna give us shit. But it got to the point where I removed our YouTube link from our emails and I just switched it to the smlpodcast.com. Yeah. So we get amazing guests on the show and nobody listens. Stemage and the Arkadian.
How will they know?
We need more pictures of you making funny faces, Joe. Clearly, that's the key to winning.
We need my boobs.
Yeah, we need more pictures of Jacob's titties on the screen. His anime titties.
Do you need me to send you some photos?
I have enough, really.
You have enough,
Yeah.
but you don't have any.
Which is still more than anyone should have.
That's what you. Grant, you and John are playing a show coming up, aren't you? You are joining his band, yes?
I am joining his band. Exactly. The Arkadian is hired his dad, and we're going on tour. I gotta make sure he behaves.
Yeah, it's a good little father-son bonding moment.
Sure. Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Not that we haven't played before, but so we're going to be playing a convention in Syracuse, New York called RetroGameCon. We're going to be there. It takes place October 10th through the 12th. We're going to be playing Friday afternoon, but I think we're going to be headlining that night at 6:30 p.m. And then they also booked us for an after-party show on Saturday night with Power Glove and Sump.
Damn.
Sump!
That is going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're playing a lot.
Sick lineup.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. A lot of music.
Yeah.
Learning a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Rental
hoping
Floss
to
is
get
gonna
up there. Oh, Brent's going to be there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that got announced a couple days ago, and I'm just like,
Damn.
damn, that's like the third or fourth convention we've both played at, Grant and I, where he's been there. So,
Man, they just keep adding people, huh?
yeah.
Crazy. So what are you guys
Yeah,
going to
it's,
play? Video game music? Nerd stuff?
Well, we're going to be doing Arkadian originals. We're doing some covers. Definitely going to be throwing in some pinball music. And there might be a couple surprises. We don't know yet.
Very
Hell
cool.
yeah. And we got Beardo on Mega Beardo playing bass and my brother Adam playing drums. So it's we are locked. We're going to be locked tight. It's going to be rad. I got to work on my stage game. Beardo is the most terrifying person on stage ever, so I got to get scary. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm able.
I'm like super excited to like be on the stage with Ryan and just watching him just like terrorize the audience with his presence.
Yeah. just turn your mic sideways so you can just watch him instead. I'll just face him.
Yeah. Well, this set too, this is the first time I've played with a band in probably about 6 years. And also a lot of the tunes that we're going to be doing, I have never performed live with a band or period. So it's a pretty ambitious couple of days for sure.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys going to party?
What?
Sure.
I don't know if I have the kitchen with me, but I'm sure that something will be there.
Have either of you done
Sonic
Retro GameCon before?
I have, yes. First time I did it was when I still had the band, and that was in 2019.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, I've
Is
not
it like
been to
a
this one
party
yet.
con like MagFest, or is it more chill?
My memory of the convention when I was there, the after party is insane. And I know that it's going to be they actually booked a music venue in Syracuse for this one because they couldn't get the insurance for the venue, so they just booked a music venue for this, which was awesome. But
great.
when we did it in the event space, Lame Genie was a part of it. I was there. Voice actors from Metal Gear Solid were all like drinking like scotch the whole night. Super Thrash Bros, who's going to be there, they also played a set, and it was absolutely chaotic. It was a lot of fun. So I'm assuming it's going to be about the same vibe for the after party for sure.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince my wife to go up with me on Saturday, like go to the after party, chill with you guys all night, and then head home Sunday. I don't think we could do the full weekend though.
I do know that John St. John's going to be there, and there's a really good chance he's going to be at that after party.
Nice.
Yeah.
I called him a pussy at MagFest the one year.
just to do it?
It was in the
I only heard
Hilton
half
days.
of that, dude.
The single digit Hilton days. We were having a room party, like the X Strike crew and like me, some one-ups people, just all chilling, partying in a room, and we were doing a shot contest. And Ailshan, poor sweet Ailshan, he entered what he called the fire-breathing Russian. It was a mix.
He entered the what?
Bottom shelf vodka, not top, bottom shelf,
Plastic
and
bottle,
chipotle sauce.
Oh, Jesus
I was going to
Christ.
say, so
Okay.
it's kerosene.
Wow.
And John St. John was supposed to judge that round, and he refused that drink. I called him a pussy, and I did it.
That is unfortunate.
That's great.
But I called Duke
The,
Nukem a puss.
The first time I met him, I did a convention in Austin, Texas, Classic Game Fest, and this was a couple years ago. And I had to be at work the next day. It was like a 6-hour drive for me, and I unfortunately missed out on having like a barbecue dinner with John St. John.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but he gladly took my $40 and was like, "Well, you'll know that your $40 is going to a place well spent."
There you go.
That's
Yeah, and I'm
awesome.
like, "Oh, my $40 paid for his dinner."
The first time I met him, he was leaning over the beer pong table I was playing on. I think I have a picture of this. I'm going to put this in the chat. But
that seems inconsiderate.
What it is? He has this. He walks around Mag with like an entourage, you know. And
We know. We made
all
his
named
entourage stay
John, by the
outside.
way. They're all named John, by the way.
Really?
all his peoples. He just walks around. He gathers all the Johns, and then like
Yeah, his PA is named John with an H, and then another guy that follows him around is a friend of his. His name is also John, but they don't talk about him because he's a dick.
Okay, I see.
That's
Jacob.
That's how he addresses it. So
That's
Interesting.
fair. Yeah, when
Yeah.
he came at MagFest, we made his entourage stay out in the hall. We're like, nah, you could come in.
Oh,
but we
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
the rest of those people.
Yeah, good move. Yeah, it's kind of like the it's like I think of him as like Yoshi with the eggs bouncing behind him. That's kind of how the vibe I get. It's like the Yoshi's Island thing. So yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's fair.
But yeah, he ended up in Brandon and Aaron's room, and he was leaning over a beer pong table. Oh, I found it. There it is. While we were trying to play. Okay, yeah, here's this. I'll put this in. Not that it'll mean anything on the audio, but throw it in here anyway. But yeah, he's just around. I like the fact that he's just like, he's all about being at one. He's all about hanging with people. He doesn't just disappear. You know what I mean? Like he's down for hanging out. I think it's fantastic. That's a better guest than some of the people that these places have had in the past. So.
Oh, he's not
kind
just
of
like casually leaning against it. I thought
He's definitely leaning over the table, like entirely. Being weird. Yeah. Whatever.
I could see it now.
he's like the Keith Moon of video game voice actors.
It's like what?
He's like the Keith Moon of video game voice actors.
Keith Moon walk around with Yoshi eggs and cause trouble?
I mean, he's been known to cause a bunch of trouble.
Well, there you go.
That is true.
Yeah. Showed up to Alice Cooper's house in a French maid outfit.
Really?
All right.
Yeah. Like literally just like pretending he was the maid at Alice Cooper's house and just
Interesting.
had a French accent and was cleaning his house.
Yeah. Where do you go from
Go
that?
Keith. You go to Retro
I don't know.
GameCon in Syracuse, New York on October
Yeah.
8th and 11th. Get your ass up there, Joe. It'll be fun. It'll be great. You get to see the debut of the new Arkadian band Mark II, or maybe it's Mark V. I actually don't know how many different.
I think it's Mark. I think it's Mark.
collections you've had.
This would be Mark III, I think,
It's John 3.
in terms
Okay.
of like lineup changes. Yeah.
Yeah, John. There's no Mark in the band this time.
There's no Mark in the band.
It's Henry 2.
So yes, but it'll be fun. It was a good time. We're over here learning our stuff, and it's gonna be a good time.
I'm super pumped about all of
Me
it
too.
because
Me too.
it's leading to a lot of really fun things. So
Hell
And it
yeah.
led you here.
it did.
Hell yeah.
It totally
I'm
did.
so sorry.
Worth it.
Well, this was supposed to happen when the pinball episode was being recorded, but I didn't get a chance to attend that one, so I feel bad. But Grant, thank you for asking my questions. I really
Oh, yes.
really appreciate that.
Yes, I
We
did
had
relay
some very similar
the
questions.
Yeah, it was very insightful.
Yeah, Milk Mel's a good dude too. So
He is.
Yeah, he
He's
seems
been,
like it.
Like hundreds of episodes he's been hanging out with us for.
yeah, it's a lot.
Since the 200s.
It's crazy.
That is insanity.
Keeps coming back. What's wrong with him?
I know.
You know? Jeez.
The fact that they knew about the Williams deal, oh my God.
Oh, during the call, yeah, with
like I wanted
Wild.
to discuss that so much, but I knew we probably shouldn't.
yeah.
I just wanted to know.
Yep. Well, he kept the game face on pretty well. So
Yeah, pretty
most
good.
impressive. Yep.
Pretty good. Love it. So, we also love video game news, and there was a shitload this week. It is Gamescom week.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go through some of the highlights. We're not going to tackle everything. I didn't take notes on it this year. There was just so friggin' much. I'm going to base all my stuff off of some wrap-ups from PureXbox.com. So we're just going to blatantly steal their content for this episode because they took a list of stuff, and I didn't. Aki, did you take a list?
Kind of, sort of, not really.
Proud of you.
I started skimming. Like I didn't watch the entire thing live because it was really long.
Yeah.
But I skimmed through and just saw a lot of games that just looked exactly the same to me, and so I decided to just leave and go read an article, like go read a listicle of all the stuff, because it was just like,
Yeah.
it's all like, it's, I don't know, a bunch of people landing in superhero pose with lots of particle porn and battling and over designed characters, and it's just a lot. It's just that AAA thing, you know. It's just like they all have a look now, and it was just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna go and look for the indie stuff. But yeah, I'm ready for the rundown.
All right. Well, let's start before all the rundown, because the biggest news to come out of Gamescom, without a doubt, Silksong has a release date. Yay! September
Crazy.
4th. Fucking
Crazy,
2 weeks
crazy.
away.
Like
Surprise.
2 weeks. Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
I was legitimately expecting a shadow drop at that point.
It's kind of close to that, thought as well.
Yeah.
Is it on everything?
It is
Yeah.
on everything, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Impressive.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Game Pass. That's right. Rad.
Indeed. Yeah.
Oh.
So let's start with the Gamescom opening night. The pre-show announced a few things. Bubsy 4D is happening. Grant, are you doing the music for that one?
No, you're the third person to ask me that question. I am not.
I asked him as well as soon as I saw the trailer.
John asked me as well. No, I did not do the tunes for this one. So this is not on my.
The tonage, I was just like, "There's no way it's not great."
No, not in my purview this round. I am not aware of the people making the music for the next round.
That's sad. They're missing out. That music sucks because you're not in it.
I agree.
I think
Yep.
I still have the
100%.
PS4 copy of Bubsy with the soundtrack.
I do too.
Rad.
Yeah. No,
I don't know why.
that game was awesome, as well as the soundtrack.
A lot of people are losing their minds over a game called Dench Attack, which is like Jet Set Radio meets Trains.
Oh yeah. That thing looks right crazy, like Tony Hawk moves and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, thing looked awesome.
I don't know if
Really
Jacob
good.
saw this one or not. He had to clean up dog puke, and I don't know if he's back yet. Or his lack of reply makes me think no, which sucks because I know he's excited about the next game, which is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. New He-Man beat
That
him
is
up.
quite a name.
It sure is.
I think we're going to see a lot of new He-Man stuff. They've kind of opened that up now, and I think there's been a lot of talk about possible He-Man pinball, and I think you're going to start
We're getting a movie.
new stuff.
We're getting a
new
movie next year, so
Really?
yeah, it's been filming.
Wow.
Or it's
All right.
done filming.
He-Man is back.
Yeah, and I'm
So
not
does
gonna lie.
Jacob.
Like, have you ever? Yeah, my dogs threw up. So for all the fans wondering at home, where I was because you're not in the Twitch chat, my dog barfed.
Yeah, I said that 2
anywho.
months ago,
Oh well.
so they already knew.
Okay. Well,
You're just repeating stuff now, Jacob. You got to pay attention to this show.
Just to reiterate, my dog barfed.
Does your dog barf?
But yeah. Yeah, he does sometimes, and I had to take him outside, and he pooped a bunch. So
Nice.
I'm wondering if
Did
he
you
was
join
nervous. No. No, we were out in the backyard. I always save it for the front yard.
Mm,
Yeah,
show your dominance.
Right. It's that show of dominance to all the cars driving by that, this is my place.
You just
then-
stare at the people driving by, like focus on them and just stare directly in their eyes as you're pooping.
Well, I pick a lane of which one I'm going to stare at. And then so everyone just has to uncomfortably make eye contact with me, whether you're going northbound or southbound.
Jacob, did you see that Dench Attack game?
The what?
Dench Attack?
No.
It's like
Is that
Jet Set
where you
Radio
get
meets
attacked by-
trains.
Oh, okay. I assumed it was about dentures attacking, but
No.
okay.
Hitting Game Pass in the spring, though, so that's good.
Wait, I thought we were still talking about He-Man.
Nope.
That's
Didn't be
part of
talking about
Gamescom,
He-Man.
you wiener.
Oh, well, wait, are we not talking about Gamescom anymore?
We're
Yes.
presently
we are.
talking about Gamescom.
Oh my God. Okay. Like,
He-Man was shown at Gamescom.
I'm excited about it. Like, I grew up knowing about He-Man, but I never got to get into it. Like, my parents didn't allow it in the house. And so now I actually follow a few blogs and I'm not gonna these action figures are awesome as hell. Especially the stuff that they've put out the last few years, like the Mattel Masterworks set.
Let's be honest, you just really are interested because it has a dude named Fisto, and he fists people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That does check
yeah,
out.
but there's also Tongue Lasher.
That's Aki's favorite.
Wondering
Actually,
what
I
that
didn't even
tongue
know that
do.
was a character, actually. Fisto is the only character from that I know.
Oh, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is having a crossover with Pac-Man.
Which is exciting. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Pac-Man gets around these days. Holy shit. Black Ops 7 coming out in November. Beta in October. Will be on Game Pass.
I've heard
Yes.
more than enough of that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And also, if you have Xfinity, I think codes start going out. I think they said September 12th. But you can get it, if you're a Comcast customer, you can get into the closed beta.
Lords of the Fallen 2 is happening.
I thought that was already
It's-
announced.
Coolish looking.
No, it's coming next year. Which is actually the third Lords of the Fallen game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, wasn't this game? I thought this game was already announced, though.
No. It was heavily talked about, but not confirmed. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This
Yes.
looks awesome.
I'm
I'm really looking forward to that one. Matt Berry is voicing Bane.
So the combat in it looks cool too. It looks like they're pulling from the Arkham series concept with the movement between enemies and everything. That was really cool.
yeah.
Look
And
great.
also, it was I was showing the trailer to my kids, and my youngest kept asking, why does Joker look weird? Why does Bane look weird? Why? It's these are all from movies that you have not seen because you are way too young to be watching The Dark Knight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You don't want him to learn a magic trick with a pencil?
No, because
But that's the best magic trick. The only problem is you can only do it so many times before you have to show the cops.
Well,
True.
it's also
And you run out of pencils.
He's more of my feral
Nah, you can
child,
always find
so
more.
I'm not going to give him any ideas.
Feral child. Is that like the cats in my backyard? Do you just feed them twice a day and close the door and let them go?
More or less, yeah. Because otherwise, he's just gonna go out on his own. So it's yeah, all right, kid.
Aki Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Tell us about it.
Wait! I'm waiting my turn. I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Batman, are they just going to go through all 3 movies? The Dark Knight series? Is that the idea? I didn't actually see any writing about it. So is it just as it begins through the 3rd movie? Is it just Dark Knight? Do we know what that, because it had obviously had like the Joker treatment from the Dark Knight series. So I was kind of curious.
Lego Batman is a brand new open world action adventure that invites players to embark on Bruce Wayne's epic journey to become the hero of Gotham City, inspired by decades of Batman films, television, comic books, and games, jam-packed with nostalgia, lore, and Lego humor.
Oh, it did have the Elfman score, didn't it? At the beginning. Yeah. So they're doing everything. Okay.
And they already did. They did announce like 5 different bat suits that you can use. Like you can use the one from like the 1940s series, like early Batman. Like I don't know if it's early comic books or like the 1940s serials Batman, but there's also like the Batman suit from the Christian Bale movies. The one I'm looking forward to is, of course, the rainbow bat suit. So
that one looks sick. There is Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, John.
Oh, just on the suits. I do know that I was looking at the trailer for that. There is one that is from the Golden Era comics. It's from DC 27.
Yeah. Okay.
That's from like 39, I think.
Yeah, I think that's I think that was the first one that I had mentioned. But now that you mention it, there's also the Brave and the Bold one, which is the blue suit that so many of us are used to. And then I'm not sure what the other one is. Like I know they said what it is, but I didn't pay attention.
I do hope we get the 1989 Batmobile. That's what I really want. I assume that maybe they would. That's like that's mine.
It is a Lego set.
Yeah, is it? Okay. Well, it's already built.
I mean, they haven't said anything about Batmobiles. It's just the 5 suits, and one of them you get. One of them you get if you sign up for the WB Games newsletter.
Yeah,
that'd be a good game title: Batman and the 5 Suits.
There you go.
There you go. Make that an album. Concept album.
That's a band. Batman and the 5 Suits.
It's a jazz trio when you think about it.
Low gravelly voice, but it's not Louis Armstrong.
I'm now wondering if they've ever done that, because if you I don't know if you guys watched Batman Beyond, but there was that card themed crime family.
Oh yeah.
That they used to fight or that he used to fight, and I'm just like, Batman, the 4 suits. That could be good.
5 suits.
Well, no, 4 because of because there's 4 different suits and cards. So it's like crime
Joker.
Shit.
Joker would be 5.
God. Okay.
Just kidding.
And the rules card.
Yeah, the rules card. Yeah, if this card pack is faulty, send it back to Bicycle.
Yeah. I was about to say, do they all ride bicycles?
All right, Aki, Onimusha, Way of the Sword. What's going on in that one?
It's amazing. Everyone should go buy it immediately.
Not out yet.
I don't care. They should buy it anyways. Find a way and do it. I don't care.
Next year.
Find a way to do it now. Just do it.
Next year. Huh?
Well, then shame on all of you.
There.
In it, you play as a samurai, and you're killing demons that have come over to the human world, and you collect their souls to power up your weapons and kill more of them more easily. And I am super excited because I love the Onimusha series, and I have since the PS2, and I still own every last one of the PS2 games, even though I don't even have a functioning PS2 anymore.
Proud of you.
I am jealous.
That's because I needed to play all the Suikoden games.
Yours is in a box, Bri. It's in a box somewhere.
Yes,
packed
but
up.
I could go get that box right now because I know exactly where it is, and I could hook it up in 5 minutes.
And you can play Onimusha.
Right.
That's true. It's good. Is this the second
Not
Onimusha
only
game?
you could play. No, this is nowhere close to the second one. This is the 5th one, technically.
Wow.
Okay.
Unless you want to count the 2 remakes as separate ones, and then it would remakes. Be okay. Then it's the 5th one, I think. Pretty sure.
Not sure if anyone's looking forward to this one, but Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion now has a free demo out. Comes out in 2-3 weeks. I hear the graphics are not looking good in that one.
It's fine looking to me. It looks fine. It's Not amazing, but it is perfectly serviceable. I mean, most of that game is zipping around shooting things with lasers.
Yeah,
So
pew pew.
yeah, it's a big old mech on mech type of game. So you're graphically, it's not going to matter a bunch because like 60% of the screen is going to be a bunch of bright, flashing fucking colors that are going to distract you anyways.
If you want to try it, there's a demo.
Yeah, go do it, folks.
I'm happy this
kick
one
ass.
is multi-plat and not stuck on the Switch like the first game. So
That's cool.
Indiana Jones got a DLC trailer and the news that the game's hitting the Switch too next year.
Nice.
Yep. I was
Very cool.
kind of thinking it was going to be a brand new game from, the trailer at the beginning. I was like, oh, damn, they're already making a new one. Okay, cool.
DLC.
That's awesome. And it was DLC, and I was like, oh shit, that's even more awesome.
I like that they're hitting Switch too. That seems really cool. Plus, there's rumors. Nothing was confirmed this week, but a lot of rumors. Starfield's going to hit PlayStation and Switch 2 next year. Cool.
That makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah.
John Carpenter, Toxic Commando is getting a game next year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like we've seen trailers for that a couple times before.
I don't think so. We've seen other horror games, but I don't think we've seen anything on Toxic Commando. I don't know. We might have.
Yes, we have. We did.
We have.
I think it was at the Game Awards. They showed a trailer. So
Gotcha. There's too
Yeah,
many
if I'm
games. I can't remember
remembering-
them all.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, you play as a team of people going around killing the shit out of zombies and stuff, and it involved cars. Was a big mechanic. So, yeah, we've seen that a couple times over the past few years, but it goes a long, long time without anything, and then poof. Here we are at a show. Let's remind people this is going to exist. We promise.
True. A game called Unbeatable is a rhythm adventure coming out in November.
Yeah, I peg that as a U game.
we tried that. It's pretty. There's a demo.
Purnell's going to ask about that one. I know.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Purnell loves his rhythm games.
Yep.
Okay.
They showed new trailers for Ninja Gaiden 4, Silent Hill F, Chronos: The New Dawn, The Outer Worlds 2. Bunch of trailers coming out.
Yeah.
Any interest in any of those games?
I'm curious about
Probably
Silent
most
Hill.
of them because I've already forgotten the names of half of them.
Chronos New Dawn.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Not that one.
Silent
Chronos,
Hill
I
F.
want to play Chronos.
Yeah.
Chronos, I'm interested in for sure.
Chronos looks
Chronos,
cool.
I'm interested in.
That one scares the shit out of me just because of the pre-order bonus.
Mm.
What is
Bullets.
it?
Like 4 bullets is a pre-order bonus. How many bullets are in the game if a pre-order bonus is
Not a lot.
4 of them?
Not a lot.
Are they special bullets?
No. And the deluxe edition has 4 more bullets and 3 shotgun shells.
Yeah, apparently in this game, because there was a demo out at some point, I don't know if it's still on Steam or what, but there was a video from someone who talked about playing it, showing gameplay and stuff, and there was like not a lot of ammo, and they were like, yeah, this is going, all the enemies are bullet sponges and stuff, and a good chunk of that was because they weren't charging their shots, which is a thing for the pistol. So if you're just like going around doing normal shooting, you're never going to have enough ammo in a billion years. But if you play it with charged shots like the game clearly wants you to do, then you'll probably be pretty okay. Probably. We'll see.
I'll see. Moonlighter 2 hits early access in October. Full launch will hit console and will be on Game Pass.
Woo!
Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 comes out in October. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 got another story expansion trailer. Comes out next month. What? Oh,
We
Vampire?
need to talk about Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines
Go for it.
2. because while it is coming out in October, they've locked 2 clans or character classes behind a $22 price tag on top of what I assume is a $60 game.
Ouch.
The premium edition, including the DLC, costs $89.99. So if you want to play Toreador or La Sombra, you're kind of screwed without the DLC.
Ouch.
I'm not thrilled about that. Yeah.
Now, for the uninitiated people who what you just said was a bunch of fucking gibberish, what are those things?
So in Vampire the Masquerade, the World of Darkness, you have different clans of vampires, and they have different abilities based on, like their bloodlines. That's the whole shtick. So the Toreador clan is like the fancy bitches that are, all artists and dancers and whatever. And La Sombra are like they're kind of evil. They're shadow walkers. They're pretty cool. So I don't know.
Okay, so you have the pretentious hot ones and the cool ones. Okay.
Yeah.
The only one I knew was the Nosferatu, which are the ugly fuckers.
Yes.
The Shadows in Silk pack. It unlocks 2 distinct and powerful vampire clans, each with unique abilities and play styles, as well as 8 outfits.
Yeah. So some people are pissed about that, and I completely understand why.
Yeah, that just sounds like that was, like, hey, we have this in the game, but we're gonna go ahead and lock that now because we think we can get money for it, which pisses me off.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah,
Cult of the Lamb's getting a paid expansion next year.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Good to hear.
I'm amazed they're still supporting that game. That has had so much stuff added to it. I would have thought they would have made a new game by now.
They were last couple months ago. Devolver released the games that have made them the most money in the last 10 years, and this has sold more than anything else they've done by like a margin, which I was really surprised to hear. Like millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, like $20 million or something like that. So
go back and finish that game.
People love it. So
at some point, I will play that game.
Yeah, I never tried it either. I feel like I'd like it, but I never.
I feel like a fraud because I totally have like a fan thing that was custom made by Andy Sperry. He made a rug of the lamb from Cult of the Lamb, and I totally have it in my bedroom right now. It is not packed yet. It's going in a box tomorrow.
Oh,
because it sits by my bed. Yeah, it's super cool. But like, I feel like a fraud because I haven't finished the game.
Fraud.
But I just love the art of the lamb so much.
Did anyone hear the Hymns of the Unholy EP?
No.
No.
It is a 6-track EP that Pick Up Goliath put out. It features basically metal versions of the songs with vocals by Howard Jones and Matthew Heafy.
Nice.
Yes.
Howard Jones?
Kill Switch and Trivium. Howard Jones. Kill Switch,
Like
Scion. What else has he done?
Kill Switch. Okay, not Howard Jones, the legendary 80s singer, songwriter type.
No, the current day metal singer, Howard Jones.
Okay, I don't know who this person is, so okay.
Kill Switch Engage.
Oh, I was 100%. Okay, I didn't know his name was Howard Jones.
Yeah.
Got it. Moving on.
Yeah. Good voice. Good dude.
90 million Cult of the Lamb's made for Devolver since launching. So
Crazy. New trailer for Resident Evil Requiem was shown off.
Oh, that looks so fucking cool.
Looks really cool.
They
that could be a franchise, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. Another channel I follow on YouTube did the demo of that game, and oh my god, it looks so fucking awesome. It's basically like Resident Evil 7, except for you're more fucked constantly. Instead of the dad of the house walking around the house, you have this giant monstrosity that anytime you make noise and everything falls over constantly, then it goes chasing after it to try and find you. Oh, it looks so good. It's going to be scarier and shit. I cannot fucking wait. I am so excited.
Yay. No, that was that show. Oh, wait, no, they got one more surprise. Black Myth Zonkui got announced. New Black Myth game. Should be on everything day one this time instead of having to wait exactly 1 year for them to sort out technical issues. Exactly 1 year to the day.
Yep.
No way that was coincidental.
No.
Xbox had some live streams, and there were a couple of cool things that were announced on their first live stream. Surprise! Triangle Strategy is out now on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yep.
Woo!
And it's on a big sale, $41.99 for the first 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the one that had the off-numbered achievements that you were like going on about?
Yes. They're
It's
all
all
9 points.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that. 9-point achievements.
I'm aware of your odd point fetishism.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Sick, twisted freak.
Yeah. Rogue Prince of Persia. Surprise! It's on Game Pass and PlayStation Plus now.
That was a good game. I liked that game.
You liked it too, didn't you, Grant?
I played the demo, like the time demo or whatever, and it was I liked it a lot. It was just too close to the other one. So now that it's been, a year, I would like to give it a go.
Cool. Want to review it?
Sure. Don't think I'll have time to. But I'm not sure. But I'll know in a few hours.
Cool.
How's that?
Cool.
That's weird. Yep.
Cool. Power Wash Sim 2 comes out this fall and will be on Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that one looks good. Future Game Show. Was anything important shown at Future Game Show? I legit
I don't know.
remember.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't know there were more streams.
Tormented Souls 2 is announced. Hotel Barcelona is coming out in September. A lot of people are excited about that one. Little Nightmares 3, October 10th.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, same.
Halloween, the game.
Oh yeah, that's when they announced that. I saw that trailer earlier today. I'm excited about that. They keep shutting these horror games down, like
because the licensing just expired.
Friday the 13th,
It's
Evil
such a
Dead.
challenge.
Yeah, so that sucks. But so hopefully, and they said it's a single player and multiplayer experience. So I don't know what that means. I guess we'll see. But the trailer had the vibes.
Yeah, looks pretty crazy. Today they had another stream, and Kill the Brick Man, the new game from Ponkel, the Vampire Survivors devs. New game out now, $5.
Woohoo! Kill the what?
Kill the Brick Man. Like a brick breaker weird game. I don't know. Didn't look too much into it, but it's $5, so I'm gonna get it.
Sounds good.
Especially if Vampire Survivors is anything to go off of.
That's true.
I just hit play on a video and there's just bullets just everywhere. Like as you'd expect, just a mess. What is even happening? Anyway, it'll probably be game of the year this year, so you might as well play it now.
Yeah, it might.
Anyway.
Deep Rock Galactic Survivor coming out September 17th will be on Game Pass.
Nice.
Indeed.
Cute.
That is what I have from the shows. Does anyone else have any Gamescom news? Because I got a couple of other small bits to go over.
I have things, but I don't know if they came out of Gamescom, so I'll just wait until my turn.
Cool. I'll just go down the list of what I got then. Then we'll go around the team. The PS5 price increase has finally happened. Prices are now in effect. The PS5 is $549. Digital is $499. The Pro is $749.
Yep, we're just waiting for that to happen.
Yep. It happened.
Tariffs, aren't they great?
Yay. Kirby Air Riders coming out November 20th. It will be $69.99, and a couple of the songs from the game are added to the Nintendo Music app.
I actually watched probably 10 minutes of that Nintendo Direct, and the thing I was laughing about is that due to the complexity of this game in comparison to the first game, there are now 2 buttons you can press to play the game.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It looks fun. Looks fun.
I don't know how they talked about that game for 45 minutes.
I don't either.
I watched it because I was curious how they would, and they definitely did it. Like, there's a lot, and he goes into details, and there's a lot.
It was very entertaining from what I saw. I mean, he was very like tongue in cheek. It was just too much for me to watch.
Yeah. Bit too much of a deep dive. Game Pass. Got a bunch of games coming to Game Pass. This week on the 19th, PC got Blacksmith Master and Voidbreaker.
Cool.
Indeed. August 20th, Persona 4 Golden joined.
Nice.
Cool.
And then today, Herdling joined, which we'll talk about later. Next week, we're getting Gears of War Reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
And Dragon Age The Veilguard hits EA Play.
Oh, that's cool.
Couple of games gotta leave, though. 5 games are ducking out of Game Pass at the end of the month, with Ben 10 Power Trip, Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition, Paw Patrol, Mighty Pup Save Adventure Bay, This War of Mine, and Sea of Stars.
I'm canceling my Game Pass. That's ridiculous.
God damn it. I heard Sea of Stars is really good, though.
It is.
I'm going to have to focus on Ben 10. Shit.
And Paw Patrol.
Yeah, Paw Patrol.
I didn't start that, so it doesn't matter to me.
All the games that are leaving, I already own that I care about.
Wait, Aki, I have a
And one
question.
of them is Paw Patrol.
I got
totally on Paw Patrol.
I think we all do at this point.
Yes, Jacob?
Aki, I got a question on this. So, if somebody was to give you a game, would you feel compelled that you had to play it?
Generally.
Really?
Generally.
So, about this Paw Patrol series, what platform do you want them on?
Are they easy 100%, or are they going to piss me off?
What do you think?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, it depends on which game you have. But yeah.
That's true.
What would Outright do if we had Aki review it?
Well,
You don't want me reviewing it. You really, really don't. Not with my lack of language filter.
I'll just keep redeeming the thing on our channel points to make you not curse.
Fuck you.
Ooh. Hey, that's a good thing. And you know what? Hold on. How much is that?
20K.
10,000. I thought it was 10K.
Really? Maybe you should change the price on that, Joe.
That's
You
20.
really should. It should be like $1 million.
I was gonna say I've got enough saved up. I can pay for one.
Yeah, but every time that happens, I nearly have an aneurysm, quite literally.
It is funny. Don't do it now. She has news to talk about in a few. The Helldivers 2 Halo ODST crossover is official and happening. A full Halo ODST Warbond is coming with the Xbox launch. The Warbond will be 1,500 credits instead of the usual 1,000. But Halo and Helldivers crossover. Sony and Microsoft are BFFs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I'm always there for some Halo ODST love. Like, I thought it was the best out of the series that I've played.
I like ODST a lot. That was a good game.
Yeah, it was really good. It should have been more popular.
Yeah.
So, like, any love towards that, towards that one, I'm all there for it.
I'm excited about that. That's so friggin' cool that they're working together on this. That's so badass. In Games announced Shenmue III Enhanced Edition is coming. Will feature enhanced graphics and performance, more NPCs, classic camera mode, and other updates. No release date, but it will have an upgrade path for PS4 and PC owners, and will release for the first time on Xbox Series and Nintendo. I'm guessing it's Switch 2, but it's just like TBC Nintendo. I don't see it working on Switch 1. But yeah, Shenmue 3 hitting everything.
That's pretty exciting.
BioShock 4 developer Cloud Chamber has laid off a bunch of people, and former Diablo and Gears of War boss Rod Ferguson is taking over as studio head.
This is after the news last week that they'd failed an internal review, but assured the public they're going to make a good game great.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Last bit of news I have, Stalker 2 hits PS5 November 20th.
Inky-Bo jingles.
Indeed. Aki, what news do you have?
Well, there were some games we didn't cover from the Gamescom thing that I took some notes on. There's Valor Mortis. It's made by the devs who created Ghost Runner. It seems to be a Bioshock-like game, but set during maybe the war between America and England, or maybe it's the French Civil War. I don't know. It's one of ye olden days where you had really shitty rifles that you had to spend like 60 seconds reloading. Yeah, way back when. There's sort of Legends, a Chinese version of Onimusha that's mixed with Dark Souls, it seems. Not sure how much I fucking trust it after Wu Chang got completely fucked recently, but then there was Cinder City, which I believe might be an extraction shooter, possibly, where 4 people go into a city that's filled with monstrosities and shoot the ever-living shit out of it all. 7 Deadly Sins Origins, it looks to be much like many of the little RPG fighting games that we've had recently, where it tells the story of the game. And then there was Project Spectrum, which it was an FPS where it seems like you're going to other worlds and killing monsters, but might also be a monster yourself somehow. And lastly, from the day one, which was yesterday or earlier today, whatever the hell, there was a game called Bloomwalker, which was very Ghibli-esque in visual style. Basically, you play as Howl's Moving Castle purifying a forest while having little spirits, dude, following you and helping you out. And it looks so fucking cute. And that was literally the only game for day one that I took a single note of, because I was like, the rest of this I don't give a shit about, because day one was like 90% of it was talking about like 6 or 7 games, and it was a 4.5 hour fucking show. So it's like, oh, okay, so we're going to sit here for the next 30, 40 minutes just talking about Black Ops 7.
Yeah. I
don't fucking care. Oh, this one's talking for like 40 minutes on Switch 2. Don't give a fuck. Okay. Oh, don't care about that. It was not a good show for me at all, but I'm sure it was good for fucking somebody who I don't know, but someone.
Literally everybody but you, I guess.
Very possibly. Except for I'm not sure who the fuck needs to be talked to about fucking Call of Duty for half an hour. The moment they announced that game, all the people who were going to buy it were like, okay, pre-ordering now.
Yeah. I don't think they need to sell Call of Duty to a new audience.
Yeah. Almost everything that was talked about in that show for a half hour to 40 minutes a piece, they could have made a 5-minute trailer on, and it would have done just as good, realistically.
Done that even with Kirby too.
Yeah,
sure. Even like some of the games, they talked about one game that I did like. It was that Lego game, play as the 2 pieces. They had like a 30-40 minute thing on that, and I'm like, none of this really matters. You could have given us just a little bit of gameplay, and we would have been so hyped for it. That's all you really need. There was no need.
The point of these broadcasts is to go in depth on these games and show a lot of details about them. Like, that's what Gamescom is for. So, Thimber wanted us to bring up that there was a picture of a dude scanning a car, a Japanese car, and the world is going crazy that Forza Horizon 6 is confirmed for Japan.
Yes.
Japan has been quote confirmed for the past 3 Forza Horizons. So I'll wait until it comes out before I bite on anything, I guess.
Yeah, that was wholly just the silliest thing. Like, oh, someone 3D scanned a car in Japan, so therefore, no. People fucking 3D scanned goddamn Gunpla models.
Well, no, they're
not showing up
legitimately
in it.
scanning the car for the game. I just don't think that confirms it's in Japan.
Yeah.
I don't think it does
It could
at
be
all.
anywhere. I would love to see it in Japan. It's been rumored for so long. I think it'd be a great setting, but nothing
That'd be great.
confirmed.
It'd be awesome. Would love
Yeah,
that.
I think it's just going to be another one of the like 500 cars that they put in the games.
I think they're like to 800 cars or something now.
Damn.
Forza games are insane. Bri, what news do you have?
AQUA.
This probably came out of Gamescom too. Tropico 7 was confirmed as a day one Game Pass launch.
Yep.
Indeed.
Just in time for Helldivers 2 to release on Xbox. Starship Troopers Extermination has decided that they're going to do a new update with new modes, bug spawning, and more. So they're trying to stay relevant. I hope it works out well for them. I enjoyed that game. Let's see. Konami has confirmed that there is a Suikoden 2 anime in the works releasing next year. This is the first project from a new production arm called Konami Animation.
Interesting. I did not hear about that.
I was getting back into it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fallout Season 2 on Prime dropped a new trailer the other day, and it teases Death Claws. I am really excited for December 17th. And my last bit of news I have is that the ROG Ally got a release date of October 16th, but they didn't officially list any prices. However, Best Buy listed prices, $549 for the Ally and $899 for the Ally X on their website, but pre-orders have not been opened anywhere yet.
Yeah, those prices sound about right.
Yeah, that's what I figured too. But yeah, that's all I got.
Cool. Grant, what news do you have?
Not a lot of new stuff, but I was excited to see sort of an extended look at Keeper, which is that game from Double Fine, where you play as a lighthouse.
Yes, the lighthouse.
Have you seen it? It's so, like, some of the extended stuff, it's gorgeous. It's like voluminous cartoon but not cartoon environment with these like as a lighthouse with spider legs. It's very strange, but I'm excited to play it. And then for anyone that owns the Evil Dead pinball machine, I noticed that they are putting out a shotgun stock as a plunger. So like it's got a trigger, and because they have a push button plunger instead of a actual plunger, so you can grab the two double barrel shotgun and actually fire the ball into the game, which I think is pretty rad. It's like a super expensive add-on, but they said the stock weighs like 2 pounds, like it's meant to be like walked into in an arcade. So I thought that was kind of cute, but I don't have any other big news than that. I just saw that earlier today and thought that was fun. So
how many people are going to like wreck their thigh hitting that thing walking past it?
It's a whole thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like any of these like long extended ones people walk into all the time. So it's just, they have to be rough. They have to be like, just put blades on them, cut people as they walk by. When they finally make a Hellraiser machine, they can just like cut people, and then take blood samples.
Interactive.
Anyway. That's right.
John, any news on your end?
I kind of have game news, but it's not necessarily in the form of like new games coming out. I'll start with this. Do you guys like theme parks?
Yes.
Awesome. No idea what a theme park is. That's cool. So August 1st, globally, is considered the beginning of Halloween season. And one of my favorite theme parks, one of my favorite film studios, Universal, they do Halloween Horror Nights. They've been doing this for over 30 years now. And starting next Friday, August 29th, is the beginning of this year's Halloween Horror Nights season. And the reason why I say that this is semi-game related is because 3 of the haunted houses this year are actually legitimate video games. I would say maybe a 4th one. But they usually do like unique houses per location. Orlando gets more than the Hollywood location, but Orlando has 10 different houses, 5 that are based off of IPs, and then 5 original ones. The first one being Five Nights at Freddy's. The second one is WWE themed. It's called The Horrors of Wyatt 6, which is based off of the 5-person wrestling team. Yeah. For those who don't know what that is, think Texas Chainsaw Massacre meets Slipknot. And then after that, we have Terrifier. It's the first time we've seen Terrifier at Universal. And this one is very interesting because it has two different endings. It has a dry path and a wet path. There's also
Much
going
like
to be
Joe's butt.
That's a good one. Sorry, I don't know why. Yeah, that totally broke me. Okay, but the interesting thing about this one is that scare actors who are dressed as Art the Clown, they're given free reign throughout the entire park. Usually they have safe zones to where you don't get scared. Art the Clown is the only character in Halloween Horror Nights' existence where the rules don't apply to him. So he could be in the bathroom. He could be literally at a restaurant sitting next to you. Like, he is going to be everywhere. And there are rumors that David Howard Thornton might be appearing as Art the Clown at both Orlando and Hollywood on select nights. But I can't confirm that. Yes. The next one, Jason Universe, which is basically a culmination of all the Friday the 13th films. Where you step into basically Camp Crystal Lake and various scenes throughout the entire Friday the 13th franchise. I think it's super cool. The next one we have is Fallout, based off the game, but they're taking scenes from the Amazon series, where you face your fears in post-apocalyptic LA, escape from the vaults to the wasteland, and confront the formidable bounty hunter, the Ghoul.
I just want the merchandise. That's where I'm at. I want.
The merch is sick. The merch looks so good.
Yeah, I want a box of sugar bombs. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, no, that it's. I know that they're doing a bunch of like. I haven't seen Nuka Cola, but a lot of the signature drinks that are from Fallout, from the game, they do feature those as like cocktails, which I think is super cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Outside of that, we've got 5 different original concepts for haunted houses from Universal. The first one being Hatchet and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters, where you're basically in like an old western town and like lava demons are trying to possess like everyone. So that one sounds kind of cool. Dolls Let's Play Dead.
Keep going. I gotta step away for 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Gotcha. Dolls Let's Play Dead, where you're about to become doll-sized and witness unnatural creations of like a twisted little girl. Think like Annabelle, that kind of thing. My favorite one out of the 5 is one called Grave of Flesh, where you are basically witnessing your funeral, and things are about to go from bad to worse. You enter your grave and then go into the underworld where like flesh eaters who feed on the dead will hunt you for all of eternity. That's the concept. And it looks super, super cool. Then we have Gulkin, Monsters of the North. Basically, you're in a remote northern village, and a wicked being rises from the dead, bringing a horde of monsters and demons from like Norse mythology and stuff like that. And then the last one is, I might butcher the name on this one, Maestros del Arte y del Terror, a Spanish haunting. It's called El Artista is like the theme of it, but it takes place in 19th century Spain, where a tortured artist moves into an isolated country manor to seek inspiration. Instead, it kind of becomes like The Shining, which is kind of cool.
It's very
cool. A lot of places to visit in one go. You know?
Oh, I know.
Have you ever been to Horror Nights?
I've been to one in Hollywood. It was a couple years ago, and it was specifically for the last Universal Monsters house that they did called Unmasked, where they featured Phantom of the Opera, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Invisible Man, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I was really scared. I wasn't drunk enough, but I had a good time.
So yeah, I used to live in Orlando, so I went to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big horror fan as well. So
yeah, it's this year looks
at a convention. Cool. It's called Spooky Empire. So
where's that?
It's based out of Orlando as well.
Oh, okay.
That sounds. I have to check that out.
Spooky Empire is great. It's like a rock and roll tattoo horror convention.
Oh damn.
Yeah. They have their artists. They focus on artists as opposed to like vendors like selling. I mean, they have vendors that are selling like toys and, you know, the standard stuff that you're going to find, but they have a lot of artists doing unique things.
Unique.
Yeah, it's more my speed.
my mother was one of those artists, and I vended with her. But yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
I had no idea.
John doesn't know the unique thing.
I'm kind of catching on, kind of. I mean, I'm hearing it, but I'm like, Vaguely, I'm trying to like.
Our Tuesday co-host Chris used to read a website, and the one reviewer there overused the word unique. Like way overboard to the point of like 3 times in a paragraph.
Okay.
So now every time that we mention it on the show, because the word is overused in the industry, like way overused, we have a counter on our Twitch page that counts how many times it's been said.
Nice.
We're up to 577 since October 22.
Wow.
Isn't that unique?
That's awesome.
God damn it, now we're
like
two behind.
one behind.
Fuck.
Oh my god, we're so much more than two.
Now we're
behind.
2 because of you. Fucking quit it.
So much more than 2.
Nah, we've kept pretty on top of that.
Yeah.
We have not.
So in addition, so that was the Orlando stuff, and then not to get on the theme park rant, but Hollywood has specific ones for their location as well. They're doing Five Nights at Freddy's, they're doing Terrifier, they're doing Fallout, Jason, and the WWE house. Outside of that, they have 4 different things that they're doing that is original to that park specifically. I tried to, not add you. Well, I was about to say it. Poltergeist is one of the houses there, as well as Scarecrow, which the music for that one is done by Slash. Nice. Monstros 3, The Ghost of Latin America. And then they do a Terror Tram, which is basically like the Hollywood tour that you do at Universal Hollywood, but they do something very unique. Well, unique for for Halloween Horror Nights. This one is Enter the Blumhouse, where they're celebrating 15 years of Blumhouse movies, where you face the Grabber, Beyond the Grave, A Lethal Megan, and a bunch more from Blumhouse classics. But yeah, that's about it for that. And then I think there was one more thing. Oh, you know who also has video games? And I think Grant might be laughing in a second, but the Muppets have video games, but it has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. In relation to theme parks and stuff, they actually announced some additional concept art for the Rock and Roller Coaster. They're going to be taking over Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney World. Yeah! Oh. And I'm super excited about it. So Aerosmith is no more as of spring of 2026, and the Muppets are going to be taking over. So the official title is going to be Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. The cast of characters that you'll be seeing are a bunch of penguins, Scooter, Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the entirety of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. They're going to be repainting. Yeah, they're going to be repainting the classic red Stratocaster in front of the building and giving it basically think like the Studebaker makeover from the Muppet movie. They're doing that, but to the guitar, nice. which is super cool. More concept art shows some of the pre-show stuff, where you're getting a VIP tour of GeForce Records, which has recently been acquired by Scooter's uncle, J.P. Gross. That is an actual character from the Muppet Show, which is awesome that they're bringing him back. But yeah, he now owns GeForce Records, and the first band that they've signed on is Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. So they're basically caught up in the studio. They have a concert they have to get to. Similar premise as the original ride, where they create this super fast vehicle to try and get them to the concert on time. So it looks super cool.
That coaster is the fastest one in the park, I think. That shit blew me away. The Aerosmith one. I was like, why is this an Aerosmith coaster? Because holy hell. So that's actually really fun. That it's like about getting the band to the show on time. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. No confirmation on songs either, but I'm curious if they're going to do I'm sure they'll throw in like an Easter egg for the Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith. I'm sure they'll have like an Aerosmith nod somewhere. And I'm hoping they do some stuff from the Muppet Mayhem show, which was a bunch of original songs on that one. And those songs rock. I love the Muppets. It's the 70th anniversary of the Muppets, and I'm very excited about this.
I'm going to miss Muppets 3D, but I'm excited to see what they're doing with the new ride. I know. That was one of my favorites. That was one of my favorites. I think I love the line in the beginning. Rizzo shows up looking like Mickey Mouse, and he's like, nobody's gonna believe this. And he's like, Red Schmidt. Besides, what do they know? They're tourists. That's one of my favorite lines. It's from the pre-show.
My favorite is there's a specific part in Muppet Vision 3D where it's Miss Piggy's number, and there's this character named Bean Bunny who's like,
I love Bean Bunny.
yeah, he's like this cutesy bunny that Disney created to give it like a cute factor, and the entire cast of the Muppets hated this character, so they did anything they could to kind of like make fun of it and poke at it and stuff. I think that's awesome. That's like classic Muppet stuff. So while Miss Piggy's doing her number, Bean Bunny's coming out with like a bee on a little pole, kind of making it look like it's flying around her, blowing bubbles. And she basically like gets really upset and tells him to leave, and he gets all sad, and he's just like, all right, well, hold on to this. Hands her like a handle with like rope attached to it, and she's like, what's this for? And he was like, I was saving it for the water ski finale. And she like zooms off her position like into water, and she's like skidding across the pond. But I don't know how they were able to hide this so well, but this shot specifically totally covers up the fact that when that happens, her head comes off.
Oh wow.
It's yeah, so it's straight up decapitation in a Muppets thing. It's super cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Couldn't have
Love the
happened to a
Muppets.
nicer character.
Honestly. But yeah, that's all I got.
Oh. All right, Jacob, what do you got?
I really don't have anything, although I do have a single movie watch story.
Oh shit! We got it. No, hold on. Let me get the button.
I wonder if I know which one you're going to talk about, because I was thinking about something. Wondering if you're going to cover it.
We got two people with movie watch today.
There.
I keep forgetting
that you made that.
I made that. I forgot that exists. I'm sorry.
Easily that is S tier work, my friend.
Joe's like, can you do it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Movie watch. There.
Wow.
Oh, love it.
Wow. Go through
That's
the
never
theme
gonna
park.
get old.
Go through the theme park shit. Well, yeah.
Man, you've done so
It's
much
theme
weird
park
shit
shit.
for us.
It's true. Oh yeah.
God damn. I'm sitting on like a whole chapter of lore that I just completely am not aware of, Grant.
I'll send you the full version of that.
We got Norgs too.
Hell yes.
SML After Dark.
Oh, I've heard that one before, yeah.
Wait, there's more to the Ball Squad song?
There was a whole song to it. Aki.
What the
How have
fuck?
you not known
How
this?
did I not know that?
Well, you don't normally play it on the live. You don't normally play it on like the stream. You'll put it in the episode when we do the pinball stuff. Anyway,
To be fair, I only heard it for the first time in its entirety the other day, so
yes.
but I'm new here.
The story, you're not. The story is that the story is that like we had both, John. We had both the Mel from Zen Studios and the guy from Pinball Arcade on the same episode.
Oh my god!
On the same, which was really wild. We were kind of nervous about it, but they were all really cool. But I made a theme song for it that included them. And it's called Ball Squad. And that was where that came from. So
Hell yeah!
there you go.
I think we're still like the only podcast ever in history to have them both on together.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I don't think it was long after that things changed. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Anyway, Jacob. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Oh yeah, Jacob. We got to.
That wasn't my fault.
It's your turn,
What?
Jacob. It's movie watch. There.
You bastard. I knew that was
Love
coming.
it. That's never gonna get old.
All right.
All right.
So the Street Fighter movie is currently filming, and we got our first look at Cody Rhodes as Guile.
Oh, really?
And
Hell yes.
He's got the brush hair.
Good.
They just showed
This is
like
good.
his
It's a
shadow,
shadow.
didn't they? Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, like you can see part of the costume, but you know,
and the
it's
hair
just
shadow.
Yeah. So I'm real curious as to how he's gonna look.
Aki,
But-
did you listen to the full Ball Squad yet?
No, I haven't.
No, there's
I linked it to
a show
you.
going on.
Pay attention to Discord.
There's a show going on.
But that
She can
requires
still
me
listen to it. She doesn't pay
leave
attention to us.
the video game.
But anyway,
Trying to play.
I'm trying to find this picture. I can't find this picture. I see a shadow on the ground. Got it. Okay, yeah. 10-4.
Yeah, that's all
have they teased anything for David Dasmalchian as M. Bison? Because I know that he's going to be in the film too.
No, not that I know of.
Damn it! That's the one I'm looking forward to.
I hope this movie's real stupid, but in like the best way.
Yes,
I mean, it has to be, right?
it really has to be.
Like DOA
That was
Dead or Alive,
fantastic.
like level of stupid.
DOA was so good.
Like it could be
it's so good. It's so good, but it's also so dumb.
Like it can
Which
be
is
a
why
really
it's so good.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I feel like it could be a good movie and also stupid at the same time. I'm hoping they figure that out. Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I like the '94 Street Fighter as well. Like my
That's
kids think my kids think it's great.
Raul Julia is M. Bison in that one. That guy's a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and he gives a great performance. And
He does.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is Jean-Claude Van Damme on coke.
Yeah.
So Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, I think he's been sober for a while. I think. I don't know. It's Jean-Claude
He's just not.
Van Damme.
He's not crazy like Steven Seagal.
No, well, yeah, no, he's not that kind of an
God.
asshole.
Just a waste of
And he's
space.
a different kind of asshole.
That guy
Yeah,
plays
that's
guitar.
all I got.
How come I'm sitting here staring at all the fucking theme songs I've had done for the show?
You have a lot in that folder.
We do.
Jacob, did you talk about the Resident Evil director yet in one of the previous week? I just haven't heard it.
No,
That doesn't sound familiar, so no.
No, you know what? I heard who did it, but I don't remember who it is.
So there's a new movie called Weapons.
Oh my god,
movie.
it's Zach Krieger.
Yeah, it's
From
Zach
Wise
Krieger.
Kids You Know. Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's the guy who did
Holy
Barbarian and more recently Weapons, all very lauded, quite good horror films. And Zach Krieger, who is
Down
in
the
with the Whitest
PCP.
Kids You Know. Yeah. But he's dead. He's tapped to do the new Resident Evil.
Oh my god. Oh, holy
so-
god.
That is
I'm so
amazing.
excited. I am so
You think he's
excited for that.
You think he's going to include 7 hot dogs in this one?
Guess we'll see.
I
That
have
would
one
be
more bit of
fantastic.
news.
Zombie's gonna have a gallon of PCP.
or grape juice?
What you
So,
got,
Bri,
Bri?
what's your news?
So, TV news. Netflix has a new show coming out based on Splinter Cell. It's an animated series starting in October 14th.
Ooh.
That sounds
Caught
awesome.
my attention.
I just shared that on our Facebook page.
Well, there you
It's
go.
TV watch.
Wow, you're in key and everything. I'm so impressed, Joe. Good job.
He's learning.
Wow. Perfect pitch.
It's working.
Or
the whole
Acolyte says
thing.
there's a Sekiro anime coming too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was announced during Gamescom or not announced, but shown off a little during Gamescom as well.
That Splinter Cell thing, it's just, it reminds me of Nintendo continuing to use the F-Zero IP for other stuff, but not releasing a new F-Zero game. Because, it's been over 20 years since the last F-Zero game. And I'm just like, when's the last Splinter Cell? That was probably 10 years
Xbox
ago,
One
wasn't it?
era.
Yeah, it was Xbox One.
Yeah.
Unless you include
It's Blacklist.
Defiant X or whatever it was called.
No one talks about that.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
To such a point that I legitimately don't even remember what that is.
That was their failed Ubisoft's failed free-to-play shooter.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
no,
last
we definitely
Splinter
don't
Cell
talk about
game was
that then.
12 years ago.
That's
It's
insane.
Blacklist. Isn't that crazy?
That is
It was
crazy.
a long time ago.
Blacklist.
Yeah, it was their last really actiony one.
On 360.
It
I
was.
don't even remember
I
it.
thought that was on Xbox One. Oh shit!
Sure. So,
So, Grant, what's your favorite of the SML theme songs?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of fond of the original one you had, like that everyone
What,
sort of
Kunal's?
based. Kunal, yeah, Kunal, the original one that everyone sort of based theirs on.
I still think yours is like the definitive version of the theme.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
I also like the one that I smashed together 3 different themes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's go down them. The first
Yeah.
one was Kunal. This with Ailshun on guitar, by the way. The second one was you.
The
third one
Jesus Christ.
was Chris Huber.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
Number 4, Mega Beardo.
Yep.
Number 5, Ailshun. Number 6, Prince of Darkness, Tony Dickinson. Number 7, Zyko.
Oh, Zyko. Wow. I need to look at this folder again.
Number 8, Viking Guitar. And then number 9 was the one you smashed up, Beardo's, Vikings, and yours.
Yes.
So that's Stemming Gatirdo.
Stemming Gatirdo, yes. Sounds familiar.
Ropan Uganti's doing our current theme.
Right.
And then Norg did one for our... What one was that? I don't remember what song. It was weird time signature. So I think it was for our 11th anniversary. Something like that. Mustin did one that we used for like interludes. And then we have Movie Watch, Ball Squad, and the Christmas theme from you. And then Norg did After Dark, Kids Corner, and Sports Ball.
Kids Corner?
Yeah.
I have to go listen to the
We only do kids reviews. I like Sports Ball. That's a good one. I'll just put the link in Twitch chat if anyone wants to browse through our wide selection of fucking theme songs.
Wow, I've never heard Kids Corner before. Is that one of his kids saying that?
That is Norg's kid, yes.
Okay.
With Jacob and friends.
Jacob has no friends, let's not lie.
Hey, I'm here.
You ain't a friend.
Last time I defend you, asshole.
You ain't no friend to me.
All right, should we dive into reviews? We got a bunch to talk about.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's kick things off. Madden 26, developed by Tiburon, published and provided by Electronic Arts and EA Sports. Released August 14th on Series X and S, Switch 2, PS5, and PC, $69.99. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 leverages a new AI-powered machine learning system to convert thousands of plays from nearly a decade of real NFL data into more explosive gameplay with new player-specific traits, authentic play styles, and adaptive counters that match on-field tendencies and strategies of NFL quarterbacks and coaches. From the Skull Chant in Minnesota to the Light Show in Baltimore, immerse yourself in new presentation across the NFL, including game-impacting weather, team traditions, and dynamic halftime shows with Scott Hansen. Apparently those aren't on the Switch 2, though. Built from Sundays, real NFL data powers the realest Madden to date. Jacob, what's going on in Madden 26?
Well, are we talking about single player or when my my terrible ass is on multiplayer?
Yes.
All
Start
right,
off single player. What is this game? Give us the details on the game first, and then you could go into how bad you did later.
All right. So Madden is, for those who don't know, is the official NFL football game. It's been going on since mid-90s, I believe.
Something
Actually,
like
it might be 80s, like late 80s. I don't know. Anyway, it's been it's an institution. Okay. And you get to play, you get to call the plays, and also, make them as you take control of the player running up and down the field. So there's multiple modes to this. There is a franchise mode, so you get to make all the decisions based around the team. And that includes staffing and stuff like that. One thing I noticed this year with that, while I'm thinking about the franchise thing, I think they added a personal trainer. I don't ever remember dealing with personal trainer characters in the franchise mode before, and I think that I think that's actually a newer feature with this. And what it does is that they can actually, so previously, a player could get injured, or you're working on training them or something like that, and you would be given a hard number as to oh, well, they're injured, this is when they're coming back. this personal trainer now acts as a like kind of like a like they lessen the amount of the injury, and it's frustrating, but interesting because it like if anything, it feels more realistic in that regard. Like I don't know if it was a change that I necessarily like. Like I get it, but I don't know. Anyway, so going with franchise, you're trying to lead your team to the Super Bowl, obviously, and then continue the lives of the players that you have on your team, and like make trades during the season, during the off season, and yeah, like just try to like cement some sort of legacy. There's also Ultimate Team, where you can build your team from players all over like NFL history. That's always kind of cool, because then I can have Dan Marino on the Steelers.
Nice.
As he rightfully should have been.
You're like, oh, we're going for a Super Bowl. I'm like, unless you're the Steelers, then you're going 9-8 first round out of the playoffs, and you're good.
Well, thankfully, because I play on easy, don't worry.
10-7?
We'll get there. No, I haven't lost the game yet. That level, shut up. That level of easy.
By the way, 1988 was the first John Madden game.
I was going to say, I thought it was like 88, 89. Yeah. So.
And apparently Bethesda tried working on it for a year in the 80s and shit went sideways with them. So interesting.
Weird.
Wikipedia is full of weird info. So yeah, football. Keep going.
So yeah. So there is also now more out in the open with like in terms of the menus. There's a skills trainer that does a heck of a lot better than previous tutorials. Like, and last year they had actually made like a decent amount of strides on that. I remember that. And this year they've definitely improved upon it. One of the things I always found a little off-putting back when I used to play Madden in college is that there was no real tutorial, and you were just like, it was just this knowledge you were expected to have. And I think it's nice that EA has, I mean, granted it's 2025, but they're finally getting around to doing it. And not only are they doing it, but they're doing it really well. So I did appreciate that, because it, like, it actually helped improve some of my stuff. However, there are also mini games that are essentially unavoidable during like franchise mode, like, because otherwise you're not going to boost like certain types of teammates, and that's kind of annoying, because I really I dreaded every single time I had to deal with bucket drop. Which is this thing where you're scrambling to throw footballs at targets, but it never felt that accurate. And there was only one way that you're able to use the stick to decide like where it's going. And I don't know. I hated that. But there was another one, Scramble Survive. That one I thought was really fun. And that one's, you're the quarterback, and you have to make it X amount, over the line, without drawing a penalty. And you get points that way. Like, that one's fun. Like, I had a lot of, I thought it was neat how, like, if you ran through certain targets, you'd get more experience points. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, actually, like, playing it, the AI feels like, now keep in mind,
you were telling me it felt different this year.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that, like, I had not read the press stuff at the point, because I just wanted to go in, I was going to experience it, and then I was going to read over the press materials. And so, yeah, so I hopped in.
Don't lie to me.
No, I read it afterwards. But
many words.
Only ones that were 3 letters or smaller.
That's fair.
That's all I can read.
Like
the only word I
NFL.
could. I was.
Can
I
you
was
spell that
actually
yet?
about to say
Nope.
NLF.
Okay, keep going.
Oh God. So the AI actually felt different and reactive. And it was. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt different. And and then Joe, like you told me, like, well, yeah, man, it says right there in the press release, like, yes, like we've done all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I noticed. And it does actually cause more of a challenge than it has in previous years, even just playing on easy. Not necessarily like.
What would you say it's more difficult or more varied? Because it feels like in the past,
I would say unpredictable. Like, not necessarily difficult, but like it was doing stuff that I had not seen previously, or like would not have expected it to pull off as well as it had. And yeah, it feels different, and it feels like a welcome change to that.
As I say, because it feels like previous years, like you could get into a routine of doing the same plays and getting the same results over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh yeah, yeah.
How'd you do online on this one?
Hold on, I'm not done yet. But yeah, like previous ones, I could definitely throw Hail Marys all day and just like steamroll over everybody. The Pittsburgh Steelers are scoring 111 points. But anyway, so going along with this, one of the things I thought was really neat is that if you, I don't know what the hell I'm doing most of the time, like when calling plays.
I believe
I'm going to be honest. Like I'm just like, yeah, sure, man, that feels great. And so I always go with the coach's picks. And this year, maybe this was a feature that like I just didn't know existed before, and like they hit it in a different way. But if you hover over like a certain play, I had Mike Tomlin's head like over top being like, this is why I'm choosing this. Like, this is why I'd recommend it. It may not work, but this is why I'm saying it. And I thought that was interesting, because then like that actually provided like a whole new level of rationale for me to consider my plays, and I thought that was pretty damn helpful. Yeah, it gave me a new thing to like consider my strategy in it, and yeah, like that was kind of cool. Oh, and
how's
Ultimate Team.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
You were going
Ultimate
so
Team
slow today.
Shut up. All right, it's Madden. We get to go a little slow. I get to go a little slow for once, okay? Ultimate Team, that honestly played standard. However, I swear to God, the menus are so freaking slow. I'm talking like Heinz ketchup out of a glass bottle slow.
Ugh.
Like, yeah, they are so damn slow, and it is such a pain. And like, I had restarted my Xbox. I even tried re-downloading it to see if that would fix it, and it's just, I don't know what the hell it is, but like, you go into Ultimate Team and it just moves at a molasses pace. And I'm like, I swear, like, why am I opening up all these packs of cards? I hate my life right now. I just want to play some football. And that also is one of the negatives with Madden, is that like when you fire it up, you really just want to hop into the game. And for whatever reason this year, there are just so many damn menus just to get into the game. And it's like, dude, I just want to throw a fucking football and like pretend that the Steelers have a chance at making it to the Super Bowl. Like, that's all I want. All right, so online, I got my ass kicked a lot.
Expected.
Shocking no one.
You get an achievement for winning a game online.
You didn't get it.
I'm sorry, you'll never get that.
I don't have that achievement. So, I thought it was kind of interesting with online this year. So it makes you play 5 games, and I think it may be AI and not actually putting you online against like randos. I have suspicions. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's what I think it actually is. Anyway, it makes you play these 5 games, and like the AI or whoever it was just fucking steamrolled me every damn time. And I'm just like, holy shit. Like, I'm getting my ass, like, is it putting me up against like all Madden like level of difficulty on this? That was horrendous. And so I'm just like, oh, well, it's just going to put me in like the really easy like kiddie pool or whatever. No, I just kept getting fucking steamrolled. I am awful at this game online. It does not have the same controls that I'm used to because I play with the easy mode controls, which obviously don't translate to online play.
No. I know where you're coming from because I do the same with the show. Like, I just play on casual, and I want to hit 3 home runs a game. That's all I want. Yeah. So it's just like, I have yet to win a game. But, you know, it's not bad. I'm just not seeing a win. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go into the summary here. The game is... Sorry. I would like to say, going back to the multiplayer, I did not have an issue finding a game when I knew that I was actually playing with people online. I would imagine you never have problem finding a game online in Madden. It's like, oh, I can't find a game in Call of Duty. You're a liar. Yeah, it never took more than like 1 minute, maybe 1 minute 30 seconds to find a game. Like, yeah, there was no issue. So if that quicker than finding your wiener. Do I have a flashlight? No. $69.99. What are your thoughts on Madden 26? I think that there's a lot to like with it. Granted, I also thought that 25 wasn't like I dug 25. A lot of people hated it, but 26, like honestly, it makes a lot of changes that I think are in the right direction. Just you know, they just really need to fix the load times on the menus, and maybe even clean up the menus at the very beginning of the game. Because holy crap, we just want to play some football. Yeah, like. You get to play plenty in this game. It's just overburdened of what feels like spreadsheets. Yay. All right. Well, if people are on the fence, if you have EA Play, you could get your like a 2-hour trial. Something I don't know. I thought it was an 8. I think it's an 8 one. Oh, PlayStation's the one who does the short ones. Yeah, it might be 8 to 10, something like that. And you could save 10% if you got the EA Play. So. $63 if you want. Next game, Sengoku Dynasty, developed by Super Kami, published by Toplitz Productions, released August 21st. Series X and S and PS5 for $29.99. Build a life, cultivate your community, and start a dynasty in a region once devastated by famine and war. Play solo or in co-op multiplayer and explore beautiful open world. Gather resources, craft, hunt, and build, then automate your village production to survive and grow. Aki, what is Sengoku Dynasty?
Okay, in this, you make your own character, and they're a peasant who has escaped from their homeland because their homeland was shit because they had a shitty ruler, and they're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And you all have a lot of trouble getting to this place, namely the boat crashes and a lot of the people die because of that. But you got to this new
so much in game. How many games start off with a boat wrecking?
A lot, an unnecessary amount. But yeah, you wash up ashore and you're like, okay, let's go talk to this other person who's further down the area, and can't see them from the beginning, so how the fuck do you know they exist? But whatever. And they're like, hey, yeah, I'm cold. And it's like, yeah, you just got out of the fucking ocean. That, I guess, makes sense. Fair. So you have to go and craft some stuff. And for that, you need to craft some other stuff. Namely, you need to craft an axe, a stone axe, and some stuff like that, so you can go collect some stuff in order to make a fire pit for. Woohoo! And then you walk like 50 yards up to find a burnt out village with just a couple people still living around the area. And you're told, oh, hey, yeah, you can rebuild this village if you really want. Then you'll have a place to live. Woohoo! And yeah, you start farming resources from around with your really shitty tools that break extremely quickly.
Nice.
And yeah, it's great. And you can start building houses, including for that lady you just built a fire pit for. That's down the way a bit. Woo! And yeah, then you start gathering new people that you can build houses for, and then you can start building businesses for them. Like there's a gatherer's hut that you can build, and then that schmuck has so much energy in the day, and they can go searching for these specific things. Some of them are tied to what season you're in, other ones aren't. I found it was just significantly easier just to do the shit that didn't have a season. So the first hut that I built, I was like, these assholes all need food. So go find eggs. All of the eggs. They can find 66 in a day. I'm like, okay, that works. Whatever. You just only find eggs from now on. Feed the people. Which
like
is
Resident
just
Evil.
you at the moment.
Resident Evil,
yeah.
what, 5?
All of them?
You could get the eggs. Like the chicken with like golden ones, and you could sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah. Very rare to get. But yeah. And yeah, occasionally, once you get your village set up a bit more and you get some people, you'll slowly get resources in that you're storing, and as you store more of them, your chances of being raided start to raise slowly. And if you get raided, it's a bunch of waves of assholes with weapons that are coming in to kill you very specifically. Just you. Only you. Why you? But you. So that's a problem. So you need to craft some weapons to kill them motherfuckers real quick, or you gonna die. And then you're going to lose shit because you died. Yeah. And that sucks because you died. And yeah, at first I wasn't particularly excited about this game because you're building a city basically. Well, you're building a bunch of cities eventually, but you're self-building. And then I started getting excited for it because I got combat and I was like, yes. And then I started to understand the tools better. And I was like, I can destroy all of the things. And you know me, I like to destroy all of the things. That's, Dismantle was a game I really liked because you could destroy all the things. I went about destroying all of the things. There was a tree in my way, there wasn't anymore. If there were plants in the way, there weren't anymore. If there was a burnt out building in the way, there wasn't anymore. I destroyed it all. And it was going gloriously. And then I got into combat, and I was getting my ass beat, so I lowered the difficulty in that real quick. And then I beat their asses, because I was like, haha, I win. And the great thing about this game is basically everything can be fiddled with in some way to make it easier or harder if you're psychotic. And they don't penalize you for it. That's what she said. Exactly. And they don't penalize you. You can still unlock all the achievements, even if you're like, okay, I want to take next to no damage from enemies, or I think possibly even no damage from enemies realistically. I want to make it to where no one gets hungry ever again. I want a ton of resources, so on and so forth. You can do that. There are options. You can do that. So if you don't particularly like managing the people, you can be like, okay, let's turn this to where I don't have to do anything for these fuckers. And you still get achievements. And it is glorious. And I was so happy about that. And then the game crashed. And I restarted it, and my saves were corrupted. Both my manual and my autosave. They loaded up just fine, but all of my upgrade points, the like 40 of them that I had obtained over the span of like 7 or so hours, gone.
Wow.
And I was like, well, fuck you then. And I turned it off and uninstalled it.
Wow.
So that pissed me off. So yeah, I had it set to where I was getting points real quick in the game, and it still took me 7 hours. There are 4 different trees. There's your Dynasty level tree, which is based on you get experience for that for building things for the first time. You get a little boost for completing missions. It's basically how good is your city, how big is your city, how many people are in it, so on and so forth. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to level up in there. I don't even remember what all the stuff is at this point because there's just so many. Then you have the crafting one, which gets leveled up by building stuff as well, or by dismantling stuff. You got the warrior one, which is all about combat. You kill people, you get points. I believe when you're hunting animals, you also get points. I never found any animals to hunt because I basically was in the starting area the entire time because I was just like, I want to build this. Oh, I can build that now. Let's go build this. Oh, I need to farm little items. Well, there's some of that over here, so let me do that. Now I need to build this. I was going crazy. And then the last one is the monk tree, which for some reason I kept getting points in for buying and selling things, which I don't really understand, but hey, whatever, it works. I was getting points to it. That's all that mattered. And all of them have like big trees where, you know, every item that you unlock on it has multiple levels that you can obtain that give you extra benefits like, oh, hey, when you're cutting down trees and using the axe, you use less stamina when you're doing it. And it reduces the durability of your axe less. And it might be like 5%, 10%, 15%. And then you might find another one later on that's a different version of it that gives you even so on and so forth. And the last one might be like, not only do you do less damage to your axe when you're using it and use less stamina when you're using it, you also get better shit from it when you're doing it. Fuck yeah! Give me better tree bits. Yeah! And I was super excited, and obviously then the save broke, and I was like, well, because you know that kind of ruined it. Like I would have understood if it fucked up the auto save, because maybe it was auto saving then, but the manual save hadn't been updated since like 5 a.m. that morning, and when I loaded it up, it didn't have the shit that I had at 5 a.m. that morning. And I was like, well, fuck you then. It destroyed both my saves, and it should have only destroyed one of them. And realistically, they should have every game that does auto should have multiple slots where you're auto saving.
Did you
specifically
try deleting your local save and resyncing it?
No. Should I?
Yes.
I've never heard of that being an issue.
That might work. Yeah, go into the manage my game and apps, find the save file and delete it. Do not select to delete everywhere because it will delete your cloud backup as well. Just delete the local version, see if it re-downloads and if it works. If it does work, we could give an update next week. If it doesn't work, fuck. But let's get into the wrap up on this one. It's $30. What do you think of Sengoku Dynasty?
Well, if that fixes my save issue, I am totally for it. When I first got this game, I was like, I'm gonna fucking hate this. This is not my type of game. And whilst the city building is not my type, and there's a quality of life issue that they really could add to it, which would be zooming out and looking down at the place and giving me a grid so I can align things properly. Because right now you just run up third person and try and place things, and these buildings are significantly bigger than you, and it's a pain in the ass. If they did that and this fixes my save, it's totally a buy it. I think it's a try it for everyone, and if this is your style of game, it's definitely a buy it because it's really fun, really good. If it does not fix my save, it can go eat a bag of dicks.
Until they fix it.
Until they fix it and make sure that you don't lose your saves for your game crashing. Because that I was so happy. I was so excited. And it did that. And I was like, well, there went like...
Yeah, because talking to me, you seemed to enjoy it. I didn't know it killed your save. That sucks.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. The first few hours of this game, I was like, this is eh. And then I started really building stuff, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. And then I got combat, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I was starting to have a lot of fun. I played, like, today I played probably 13 hours, I think, just today.
Wow.
Because I woke up at, like, just past midnight, and I just started playing the game because I was like, I need to work on it some more for the review. And I played it for, like, 13 hours straight. And then my save broke, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, try what I said. See if that helps. You might be able to do it during the show, but
I will not be able to download it that fast.
Okay. All right, we gotta move on.
I installed it.
up, Pinball FX Williams Pinball Volume 9. We all know what that means. Developed and published by Zen Studios, released August 14th. For Pinball FX on everything but the Switch for $9.99 for the 3-pack, coming later this month to the Switch. I believe it's the 26th or 28th, something like that. The classic Williams Pinball Collection brings 3 iconic tables together: Pinbot, Taxi, and Whodunit, each delivering a unique design, theme, and gameplay. Celebrate the golden age of pinball with vibrant style, addictive multi-balls, and countless surprises for players of every skill level. You hear Ball Squad, you know Grant's on the job. Bri played it as well. So Grant, start us off. What is going on in Williams Pinball Volume 9?
Well, I can confirm, not a bag of dicks.
Sweet.
Just wanted you to know that up front.
Your verdict?
About that.
Well, it was fine till it killed my save. No, moving on. And John actually got some time into this table pack as well. So we got
very good.
Three ball squad kids on here. I'll kick it off and then we'll kind of go around. But yeah, this is a collection of 3 Williams tables. 3 of my favorites. Pinbot, which is from 1986. I've routinely called it my favorite pinball machine of all time. It was originally ported to the NES by Rare, with David Wise converting the music from the pinball machine to the NES chip. It's an absolutely playable pinball machine on the Nintendo with all of the fancy rules. So I've always been a fan of that. And then there's also Taxi, which is 1988. Absolute, like, I think my favorite era for Williams, that like late solid state era, is pretty awesome. And then there's Whodunit, which jumps all the way to 1995. And is a bit more modern and has a better sound chip and has LCD display and stuff. But absolute king era, I think, for Williams, and a really cool selection of tables for several reasons. But Pinbot is definitely my favorite. It is the one that sort of made me realize as a kid that pinball machines had deep rule sets. It wasn't just about shooting the flashing lights. I mean, you can if you want, but there's actually a method to opening the visor, locking your balls, getting your dealing with your jackpots and your solar values and all this stuff. Also, the game is really mean, but I am a big fan of that game. But yeah, what about Bri? What about you and John? What your favorite table of the bunch? Perhaps?
My favorite was definitely Whodunit. I like a high scoring table. I actually got to the number 2 slot on Steam pre-launch. Not mad about that. I'm sure I'm nowhere near there now, but pre-launch I was hot for 5 minutes. But yeah, I would say that was definitely my favorite. The can't go wrong with the Peter Gunn theme for the music there. I did. There was one thing I saw in the history of the table that I didn't actually get to test because I forgot about it totally. But apparently on the original table, there's a hidden Midnight Madness mode if you play at midnight. And I did not test to see if they made that work in the game.
Oh.
Like System Clock play at midnight.
Yeah.
Whoa. Had no idea. I've heard of like really weird Easter eggy modes where you have to do like flipper combinations before you start, stuff like that. But I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got to go back and test that now.
No, we're
Before
an
I
hour
forget
away.
All right.
I don't plan to be awake that long. I got to be up at 6 a.m.
Well, John, what about you? What any favorites or least favorites, or what are your thoughts on this pack?
I think I'm gonna have to go. I really like Pinbot. I'm a huge sucker for early solid state tables, and Pinbot is definitely up there on my list as well. It was really cool, kind of seeing. It was really cool seeing the game get the Pinball FX treatment. It was really nice seeing all the animations and some of the additional things that you wouldn't really see on the physical one. So that was really cool. I really liked Taxi. Actually, the first time I played Taxi was when we were at VGMCon back in 2024.
Oh, so, really? Okay.
Yeah. We went to Lit, and we almost died.
We did.
Yeah, it was great.
But we made it.
Yeah, we almost died, but we made it. No, but that was my introduction to Taxi. And I really enjoyed that too, just because of just the memory behind it. Whodunit was that was the first time I actually ever played Whodunit. I'm familiar with like what the premise of the table was, but every time I would go to an arcade or a bar that said they had Whodunit, it would always be out of service, specifically because of the slot machine. That's a very like particular thing or very specific thing that happens with all Whodunit tables. So it was really cool to finally get to play it, and I love it. But it's still Pinbot for me. I love Pinbot.
Rad. Yeah, that is kind of a thing. Like any of those wild mechanical creations in the middle of the machines like that, those are always the machines that go down. Those are always the ones that are down in the Pinball Hall of Fame or anywhere else. And also they're like 30 to 40 years old, right? So that also doesn't help. Yeah.
But it's still a really fun table. Also, I mean, it's a high scoring game, you know, as you would see in some of those 90s tables. And I do like that it had it's got a novice feature, so you can kind of get through the story a little bit more. Or you can just play a regular game where it's just, you know, if you sink it, it's 3 balls and you're done kind of thing. But with the novice one, you actually get a little bit more time, so you can enjoy the story more.
Dig it.
Apparently, Mortal Kombat creator Ed Boon was the voice of the butler in Whodunit.
That's dope.
And
that's not surprising.
He also programmed most of Taxi. So
that's badass.
Crazy. Yeah. All that old Williams Williams Midway, Narc, like all that era of arcade stuff. Right. I imagine the pinball department was like next door. Like it's all a bunch of the same people. Which is amazing.
One of the cool things about this pack was that there was like people who worked on the tables were connected to the other tables somehow. That were in this pack. I thought that was really cool. You have like Barry Ausler was one that was worked on Whodunit, and he also worked on Pinbot. Python Angelo, or if I'm saying that right, worked on Pinbot and Taxi. So that was very cool. Like a nice little thread there.
Yeah, and the machines are actually connected because Pinbot shows up as a rider in Taxi.
Exactly.
It's like, which is amazing. And then there's also a Taxi in Whodunit as well. So
that's a lot of synergy. I feel like they planned that.
They're doing the work. I think, yeah. Melo said that was kind of and they're fans over there, you know. But yeah, and the pack has the same features as all the other packs. You can play arcade mode, you can play more realistic physics, you can do practice mode. There are like lists of challenges and things to unlock. So there's more, you know, you can just play the game if you want, but if you want to kind of go metagame and unlock stuff, it's got all that, as well as the kind of 3D models and additions and particle effects and stuff that they add to every table now, which is cool.
Yeah.
So, yep.
With what Bri said, I'm looking at the write-up. If the machine's internal clock reaches midnight while the game is in progress, it is interrupted for Midnight Madness, a 4-ball multi-ball with an extended ball saver in which all targets award $3 million.
Nice.
Wow. So we got to find out, like, if the machine's internal clock, like in their code, is actual real time. Like what is we should ask Mel about this. I think that would be a fun.
That'd be awesome
thing to find out. Like how do we unlock Midnight Madness mode in this game?
Like I kind of want to fire up the game and find out.
Yeah, go for it.
But
yeah, just have it going. You could probably even do practice mode. Just to but yeah, that's good find.
Yeah. Free. All right. Well, let's talk about price. The 3-pack is $10. Give us your thoughts.
What do you guys think?
I mean, I think it's worth it. Sorry. Oh yeah, I think it's worth it. I mean, there was a lot of
$14.99. Oh no, it's $14.99, not $9.99.
Oh well, in that case, fuck that. No,
later.
Well, so I mean, I think the main thing was that when Pinball FX was announced, and I know that a lot of the previous tables from FX3 they were going to be on a discount and stuff when Pinball FX got launched. I think the quality and obviously the love that they put into all these tables is still very much there. I don't think it's ever gone away, to be honest. At that price point, I think it's worth it. You've got a bunch of tables from different eras of the industry, and they all stand out on their own. And especially Whodunit. Whodunit's going to be one of those tables, like I said, you're really not going to be able to find that physically anywhere just because of that one little hiccup, and maybe a bunch more. But, it's really cool that we get a chance to play a table like that in Pinball FX now. So I say it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, $5 a table is not bad, and I would say I haven't played like all of the Williams packs, but the ones that I've played so far, there's been like one that to me felt almost like a throwaway, or I just didn't enjoy the table as much. I actually enjoyed each and every one of these tables. I obviously have a clear favorite, but I liked every one of these tables. I had a lot of fun with it, so to me, it's definitely worth it.
Cool,
yeah, I think that a lot of the new tables that they put together, the originals, they all have very complex rule sets. There's a lot to try and figure out. There's a certain simplicity to this era. I mean, like less so. I think Whodunit's also easy to understand, but something about having a pretty simple rule set that is and the machine is just fun to shoot. Because it's easier to understand, it just makes you want to play it even more. Like we know that one extra step you need to take to play again, and I feel like these tables are great examples of machines from these eras, and they've done it. They've put the pack together really well. I think it's absolutely worth the money. It's a little more money because they have to be licensed from Williams.
Yeah,
but I think they're great. I think it's a buy. Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. $15 for 3 tables. It's not $10, but my info was wrong. What shit happens. $5 a table is fine. Like I spent way more than $5 playing Taxi. The one summer I stayed with my dad in Tennessee, so
yeah,
I'm good picking this up and enjoying the hell out of it. And hopefully in October we get Mel back to chat more.
Yeah, I will be there for that.
Hype.
Very good. All right. Well, Grant, that is it for you. Are you going to stick around to the end of the ride, or are we going to let you get going now?
I'm muscling through. I want to hear some
muscling through. John, you going to muscle through?
I'm hang out.
Hell yeah! I've got what is it? My 4th hard cider, so I'm in this.
Hot dog.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue on. Toaplan Arcade Collection Volumes 1 and 2. Developed by Toaplan and Bitwave. Published by Clear River Games. Released August 14th. Xbox One, Series X and S, Switch, PS4, PS5. They are $34.99 for each collection. The name Toaplan is legendary. This game company is behind some of the best and most iconic shoot-'em-ups in the history of gaming. These games are not only hugely influential, inspiring countless other developers throughout the 80s and 90s, they're just as great today. I'm sure Chris is obscenely jealous that Jacob's covering these two. Jacob, there's Volume 1, Volume 2. Are we going to go through the games individually, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we could just do them individually, because I figured we'd just fire them off.
Cool. Let's start with Volume 1, Flying Shark. What is it?
So it's a vertical shmup, and you're in this World War I looking fighter. It's a biplane, and yeah, I mean it's standard.
You make the pew-pews?
It was Yeah, you make the pew pews. There aren't like there aren't like a bunch of different weapons to choose from in this one. I mean, to be fair, you're in a biplane, so it's very basic. But I thought it was challenging.
Fire Shark.
Also another vertical shmup. Biplane.
I'm guessing
again,
they're all vertical shmups. Or are there some horizontal?
There's some horizontals in here, I think.
No, there's horizontals in because I actually took notes on that.
Wow.
Well, Joe warned me. He was just like, well, like when we review, we're gonna go down a list, like blah 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 blah. And I made sure to like take notes because I was like, some of these they kind of blend together. Okay, so volume 1 is all vertical.
All elite wrestling. No. What are you saying?
No, they're all vertical. Volume 2 is 2 horizontal and 4 vertical. So, anyway, in case you were wondering.
Okay, Tiger Heli.
Hold on. Fire Shark. So it's a biplane again, modern day. This one was actually more difficult than Flying Shark.
How about Baby Shark?
Still good. No, not Baby Shark. Different dev.
Tiger Heli.
Another vertical. This time you're in a helicopter.
Oh shit.
I thought it was all right. It feels very basic compared to what's out there today. But this is clearly one of those like early in the genre.
Yeah, that was a Nintendo port. That was an old one. I remember having Tiger Heli on NES. So that's definitely like old.
Yeah. So respect.
Twin Cobra or Kyokoku Tiger? Oh, God, I'm bad at these.
Yeah,
Kyoku Tiger? What?
Yeah.
Okay. Twin Cobra.
So yeah. Vertical, it's another helicopter one. It's solid.
Cool. Outzone.
It's a vertical sci-fi run and gun. I thought it was very tough. I just got annihilated constantly.
Very good. Fix 8.
Very good.
Another
like
sci-fi run and
what
gun.
Can I say?
I also died a lot in this one. It was similar to Outzone.
Batsugun.
Batsugun.
Yeah. After Fix 8 on the list.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he didn't play them all.
I did not take notes on that one.
Dogyun?
The hell?
I love Dogyun because it looks like Dagum, which I find funny. Definitely not pronounced that way.
I think Batsugun is actually available separately on its own. So you didn't cover the last two, you wiener?
God.
They're in volume 1, both those.
Son of a bit. Volume 2. Fuck volume 2. Zero Wing.
So we all know this game. Classic video game meme, possibly the very first video game meme.
Yeah.
With all your base are belong to us, if you recall that. Yeah, so this is that game. It's a horizontal sci-fi shmup. It's tough as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember it being hard.
Hellfire.
Yeah. That is another horizontal one. It's fast and fun. It kind of goes in for this like sci-fi. I don't know. It reminded me of Abadox on the NES, if you remember that. Like, I don't know. It just gave those kind of vibes.
Cool. Slap Fight or Alcon?
So this one is a vertical. There's not a lot of enemy variation. But this is according to Wikipedia, this was like their first like real entry into this genre, and so like historically it's important.
Gotcha.
But you might find it kind of basic and nowadays.
I find you basic.
That's because I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah. And I think you're gonna have a slap fight with Aki.
Well,
that would not go well for him.
Dragon Grindstormer.
Joke's on you. I'm
or
into this
V5.
shit.
Grindstormer or V5.
Okay. So that is a vertical shmup. That one felt more like a bullet hell, compared to a lot of the other titles. Yeah, I don't know, like, it was good.
Cool. They have Truxton and Truxton 2, also known as Tatsujin and Tatsujin O.
I love Truxton. I do like Truxton.
Those are vertical sci-fi shmups. They were solid, if anything, average.
All right, Vimana.
That one was kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know. It was all right. I don't.
Twin Hawk. Last one, Twin Hawk.
That one was pretty fun. Tough but fun.
Dope. They
so many
say
games.
that they have modern enhancements, leaderboard, screen filters, quality of life, extras. What kind of goodies are in this to make them collections?
So the modern enhancements, a lot of it is cleaning up of animations, and both within cutscenes, but also the games themselves. I noticed it during Zero Wing because I was just like, this looks nothing like the meme, and then you realize what version it's pulling from, which is another thing that's kind of interesting because if you read up on it, there's huge differences between ports and even translations of this game, or sorry, of these games. And yeah, it's just it's a pretty fascinating look into this game. Right? Because for me, to be honest, I might have played some of these games as a kid, in the arcade, but I don't remember them, because a lot of that genre kind of blends in. And so honestly, the only way I was ever acquainted with this company at all was because of the Zero Wing memes out there. That was it. And so honestly, this collection, this is a good, it's a good mix of, and compilation of, what else this company did that, we don't get to see otherwise.
And let's be real. These games, if you were to find them on their own these days, physical versions, you're going to pay out the nose for them.
Really? Because I saw some of these had Genesis ports. Would they really be Are they really
if they're
that
Genesis ports? They're not the arcade version.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
Yeah. The games individually are $8 a piece on Steam. They are in packages of 8 in volumes 1 and 2. They are $34 each. So you are getting a hefty discount. Buying 7, 8 of them together, whatever it is. Financially, you're getting a deal buying the bundles. They are $35 each. Do you have a favorite of the two? What's your verdict at the price on both of them?
I mean, first off, I agree with the price, and I honestly think it's worth it. If these games were released today, without any of the history behind it, this was just some random indie developer, I'd still say that they would be worth $8 a pop. Those would be prices I'd be fine with. And so, yeah, you definitely are getting a deal with it. But I don't know. I could also see some people being 35 is seems a bit much, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. It's a good value for the money.
Cool. And I was right. Batsugun is available separately. Batsugun Saturn Tribute Boosted. But that is $30 by itself.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Huh.
But yeah, Clear River Games seems like they got 2 winners. $35 each. Toaplan Arcade Collections, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Thumbs up?
Hell yeah.
Man, they have a really cool feature where you can choose to have the original frame rate or like an optimized frame rate, and they actually speed the game. They don't make the game run faster, but it's just smoother. And boy, does it look good! I think I wish I could like pick and choose the games I wanted, honestly. But I guess another kind of they probably could strategically spread them out. I'm sure across both packs, like it makes sense. But these look awesome, and they have like all the info on the sides of the screen that show you like how to play and stuff. Anyway, I think I'm sold. I think I'm sold.
Very good. But yeah, if you want them individual, they are $8 each on Steam. And I think they have bundle options that you could get for depending on what you want. Next up, Herdling, developed by Okomotive, published by Panic, released August 21st on Series X and S, Xbox, PC, Switch, PS5, and PC for $24.99. Herdling is a brand new adventure from Okomotive, the creators of the atmospheric and acclaimed Far games, and Panic, the publishers of Firewatch. Head out on a grand alpine expedition with a herd of lovable beasts as you ascend a mountain path, encounter eerie dangers and surprising obstacles, and forge your way to the mystery at the summit. Aki, what's the mystery at the summit?
None of your damn business.
Okay, then.
That would give that away. Fuck that.
Okay, well then what's the game?
Okay, so in this, you play as a young homeless kid who seems to be living in a semi-post-apocalyptic world. And one night, you wake up, only to see this weird, gigantic, bison-like creature has gotten a pot stuck on its head because it's a bison, I guess, and they, I guess, like pots. And so you pop it off of it with a stick, and then suddenly it becomes your friend, and you're like, okay, well, now I guess I'm this giant whatever wrangler. And yeah, you very quickly just start figuring it out, and this is basically inverted controls the entire game. You have to be on one side of a creature, and it'll move the exact opposite direction. So, yay! So if you're on the left, it's moving right. If you're on the right, it's moving left. And yeah, you're hurting these things, you know, kind of like them dogs do. Woo! And yeah, you very quickly start getting more of them that you find around this city. And then you escape the city. Not because you're running away or anything, just because, you know, there's other shit you gotta do. And you head out into the fields, and you're doing much the same and finding some more of these, and you just keep moving basically from biome to biome, obtaining more of these things to herd around. There are occasionally some problems that could cause you to lose some of the herd, like there's ravines and stuff that you can lose them in and things like that. So it's all about figuring out when you have to move quick and when you really want to move pretty slow to make sure you're safe. There is the ability to have them stampede. It is based on whether they've eaten a bunch of flowers recently or not. And you can also slow them down and even completely stop them from moving altogether on order. So that's nice. This allows you to hopefully bypass hitting things that you hit, like cliff, for instance.
What is that? You broke up a bit.
I said, like going off the edge of a cliff, for instance. There's a whole bunch of achievements. Only a couple of them are for actually doing stuff that's like in-game achievement-wise, like getting to the next level and stuff. All the rest of them are for doing miscellaneous weird things in the game. Instead, like there's one for zooming through the tunnel. Train has gone through it, and which is really hard to do because you have to get to where the train comes fast enough, and then you have to basically be right behind it and go through the train tunnel immediately after it has. You can't wait very long, or else you don't get the achievement. And every achievement in the game is basically like this. So you're going to be playing this like a half a dozen times at least, trying to get these achievements, because they are... I played through the first chapter like 5 times to get the like 2 achievements that are in it. They are surprisingly difficult, actually. especially if you're not paying attention, because they're not things that you're naturally going to do. Like, for instance, in the first level, one of the smash 10 cars. And for that, you just basically hurt it into a vehicle at a specific angle, and it'll hit it with its antler as it turns away from it and smash it up. You have to do that to 10 cars, and there's another one for getting all of them through all of the cones without knocking any of the cones over. And you can't knock any of the cones over either. So you have to keep all three of them that you get in that area away from knocking over any of the cones. It is so difficult. Because if you hit even one, you have to restart the entire game all over, because there isn't a chapter select. That's why you're going to play it a whole bunch of times. Because if you miss something in chapter 2, and guess what? You have to replay all of chapter 1 all over again too.
Oh man.
It's like, fuck my life. So yeah, it is a really fun game. It's not a particularly long game. If you just sit and play through it in one sitting, you can beat it in like 5 or 6 hours. Trying to get all the achievements is going to take you a lot longer, because they are kind of painstaking, and you really have to pay attention. And it's going to take you at least 2 playthroughs probably, unless you're looking up through. Because like the train thing, I completely missed that. I knew there was an achievement for doing it, and I didn't realize, like, you have to be like literally behind. I was like, oh, the train went through. I saw that. Cool. I'll be over there in a little bit. Rushed through it.
Looking at the achievements, there's some weird stuff in here. And then, of course, there's always the wonderful attain all other achievements.
At least
that's
they all seem
135 by itself.
I didn't just twitch. Nope. I'm not angry about that. Shit. Not at all. Nope. I'm fine. At least it seems like all the achievements in this actually work. So there's that.
There's
at least I have not
there's a couple completions on true achievements already. So yeah, they all work.
It's gonna take me a good long while to do that, but
Bri, you had your eyes on this one, right? What are your opinions on seeing this?
I mean, I already installed it before the show when we were during news when we were talking about how it's on Game Pass now. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play it. That's about it.
Cool. Well, it is on Game Pass. For those who want to buy it, it is $24.99. Aki, give us all your thoughts on Herdling.
I'm totally for it. I thought this was a super cute game. It's really fun to play. I think it's totally worth your time. Easily.
All right. Very good. Buy or Game Pass?
I mean, if you want to try it, you can go ahead and Game Pass it. But honestly, I think it's good enough and fun enough that you might as well buy it. Because it's just enjoyable. And I think most people would probably like to have it in their game catalog permanently, so they can go back and replay it whenever they want.
And it's play anywhere, so
woohoo!
Series and
Even
PC.
Next, he says.
Next up, Arcade Archives 2 AQUA Jet, developed and published by HAMSTER, released August 13th on Series X and S, Switch 2, and PS5 for $16.99. There's an Arcade Archives 1 version available on Switch and PS4 for $14.99 with a $2.99 upgrade path. AQUA Jet is a marine sports game released by Namco Limited in 1996. This game stood out at arcades at the time thanks to its large jet ski-style cabinet. Favored the thrill of racing across shimmering waves under the blazing sun in stunning resort-like setting, brought to life by the System Super 22 hardware. Jacob, what is going on in AQUA Jet?
So AQUA Jet, which I remember seeing in the arcades, but my parents were never going to let me, they were never going to give me the money to play it. So yeah, you had to sit down on this jet ski kind of thing and tilt, to the left or right, or forward or back. So anywho, yeah, so it is a jet ski racing game done in a first person perspective. And you just you just go around courses. I mean, I don't know, you're going through this like tropical area. There's only 2 levels total. And the only real distance or difference is distance between the two. Even like, so race 2, which is the hard one, contains parts of race 1, but it's not the same exact thing.
Similar to kind of like Ridge Racer.
It's exactly the same. I think it's the same engine even. So that makes sense, I guess.
But so it's like you really only have 2 maps along with a mirror mode. So for a total of 4 courses. So
makes sense for an arcade machine.
Yeah, I was a little surprised though that it was just 2. I would have expected kind of like a Daytona setup where you had easy, medium, hard. Because the other thing is too is that like what is technically the hard one, I didn't find hard at all. Like was it difficult? There were some moments I was afraid I wasn't going to come in first place, but I did. Now all of them, as I said, like they're racing courses, tropical setting. They also have like this jump, kind of like a mini, like it's not like a mini game, but it's a separate thing that you also get judged on at the end of the thing. So not only are you trying to go for best time, but you're also trying to get the most points for these jumps that you do. Now there's like no tricks that you can pull or anything like that. It's all measured, I think, by length. From where you jump off the ramp, and each of the ramps has a smaller size for you to jump off. And what's kind of interesting is that in the first one, the judge that like he just keeps repeating like the same soundbite of good. Unless you definitely like I only got it once, even though I've won the jet or the jump competition plenty of times. He only drops this one line once. Otherwise, you're just hearing the same thing over and over. Good, which is kind of unnerving, but no, it's not good. So anyway,
unique.
So yeah, so if honestly though, yeah, I'll go with unique for me because I never got to fucking play this game, and like, dude, this was a lot of fun. Like, does it seem very simple with in terms of setting and like the fact that there's really only 2 levels? Sure, but you know what? It's a shit ton of fun to go through this stuff, and yeah. Like, this would have been a blast to play on the back in the arcades back in the day, but I was having an absolute blast playing this on my Xbox.
This would have been a full $1 at the arcade, I bet.
I honestly, I think
$4 drop that bitch in.
I think this would have been a $2 game.
Mid-90s? Nah,
I think it would have been
$1 game.
You're a $1 game.
I've never even seen a $1 game. The highest I ever saw was 50 cents.
When's the last time you were in an arcade? Like mid-80s?
Yeah, holy shit. How old are you? Did you like
fucking Doodle Jump at Dave & Buster's is like $2 to play now. Gross.
Oh god.
Like
Doodle Jump.
Did you used to buy like Coca-Cola
Soundtrack
for
by
like a
Stemage.
nickel or something?
I'm just gonna remind everyone I am the youngest one cast, you old fucks.
Yeah, but your mic keeps breaking up today, and I don't know why.
Nor do I.
AquaJet, $16.99. Jacob, give us your thoughts.
Hell yeah. This one's a lot of fun.
Holy cools. And just as a heads up for next week, we're going to be talking about the new Arcade Archives Chopper 1, which just came out this week. It's $10.
What?
And we'll talk about that next week.
I'm excited.
Cool. Next up, Dorfromantik, developed by Tokana Interactive, published by Headup, released August 14th. Xbox One, Series X and S, PS4, and PS5 for $14.99. In Dorfromantik, you start with a stack of procedurally generated tiles. One after the other, you draw the top tile of the stack, place it on the one available slot, and rotate it for the best fit. Thereby, groups and combinations of landscapes are formed, such as forests, villages, or water bodies, and you are rewarded with points depending on how well the tile fits. Bri, what is going on in Dorfromantik?
So, as you said, this is a procedurally generated hex tile placement game where you build ecosystems on your ever-expanding grid. When you start up the game, it auto-loads you into a tutorial, which I really appreciate. It's got really simple to learn controls that are similar to other games. You can zoom and rotate on the D-pad, move your camera with the right stick, place your tiles with the left, and you rotate tiles with triggers. The rules are simple in classic mode. When you run out of tiles, your session is over. You gain more tiles by completing quests indicated by little speech bubbles. Like the first quest you have is to make a forest of 5 tiles or get 6 houses together. Or you might have to get an exact amount of a type of tile. If you make a mistake, you can undo 1 tile by pressing the B button, which is really handy. And the game autosaves. When you're placing tiles, you want to try and match aspects of the pieces like forests, sand, homes, train tracks, rivers, and things like that. You'll get a highlight over the matching objects before you place them, so you know it's worth your placement. Most of the time you can place terrain next to anything, but some tiles have special conditions. Rivers and train tracks can't end in anything other than more of the same. Sometimes you'll find tiles that have a mix of 2 things on them, and with careful placement you'll be able to utilize both to your advantage. And if you can't place a specific tile in a space, it's because you've not met the conditions. So you're trying to place a river up against a forest, and it just won't, leave an available slot there for you to help you, use your best judgment. It'll help you figure it out, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And of course, while we're doing all this, we're collecting points. It highlights the potential points when we move our tiles around. If we get lucky, all corners of our tile match, and we get bonus points and an extra tile. That's a perfect placement. And perfect placements can happen after the fact. Like, you can place a tile in the middle of things. You can place surrounding tiles, and then eventually the middle tile in your hex grid will actually give you the bonus points, which is nice. We unlock different kinds of tiles as we complete objectives, like the windmill tile we get for completing the tutorial. The achievements are to get certain levels of various challenges, but the achievements don't really tell you what any of that means or how to get there initially. It's just all about building as much as you can in different ways and exploring the material enough to get there. I reached rank 2 of the ocean challenge, and I guessed that it was for building a large body of water. Eventually, I found a menu called Rewards and saw the challenges were there. You could see the progress to aim for during any of my sessions. You unlock more challenges the deeper you get into the game. You start off looking for high scores and tile placement records, and you go from there. The menu is simplistic, but it was also hard to figure out at first. You can hit start at any point to bring up the main menu and get to your save games or start a new one. I noticed it started me in classic mode. I wasn't sure how to change the mode at first, though. There wasn't an icon on the screen to show you that you can hit start to get to the main menu, but there are icons for just about everything else, like seeing your game stats and whatnot. So it was kind of disappointing that it was hard to find the menu, even though it's just the start button. I guess, eventually I could figure that out. And I did. So there's a list of modes you can try. There's classic mode that you learn in the tutorial. There's a creative mode with endless tiles and the option to discard. You have a quick mode for a guaranteed short round. You have a hard mode with fewer quests and more complex tiles. You have a monthly mode where there's a custom set of rules and a fixed set of rules each month to challenge yourself. And lastly, you have a custom mode where you can create your own seeds and set of rules and tiles and then share that seed with others. Dorfromantik is similar to a few other video games I've played. Preserve, Match Village, and Islanders New Shores, which I've reviewed recently. I can even say in some ways this reminds me a little of the board game Carcassonne, which I found out also through a friend that Dorfromantik is a board game now as well, a tabletop board game. If that makes sense. You get the satisfying click of your tiles on the table. and it's apparently like a co-op placement game. So that explains my Carcassonne vibes. But yeah, it's a really relaxing game with beautiful music, pleasant visuals, color palette. The replay value is very high because each game is different. And I had a good time with it.
Very good. It clocks in at $15. What do you think?
If you've played any of the aforementioned games and liked them, or like what I attempted to describe, check this out. It has a great board game feel. The controls work great once you figured them all out. The tiling is intuitive as far as like special placement tiles go. It has endless play. It's a great price. I would say buy it.
Very good. All right. Hopefully these next ones should be a little quicker. They all seem kind of tiny. Next up is Mystery Hotel Hidden Objects, developed and published by 2Cake Studio, released August 6th on Xbox One and Series X and S for $9.99. Try out the role of a detective, solve the riddle of the Hotel Noir, a quiet, picturesque nook hidden in the highlands of Western Europe. Your arrival at hotel is clouded by a mysterious murder, and only you can get to the truth. Conduct an investigation like a real detective. Collect clues, talk to witnesses, and most of all, remember, don't trust anyone. Right, Stone Cold Steve Austin? That's right. Jacob, what is Mystery Hotel Hidden Objects?
So, Mystery Hotel Hidden Objects is, believe it or not, a hidden objects game.
What?
I don't believe you.
That is set in a hotel.
Lies.
Would you also believe me if I told you that there was a mystery involved?
No.
That's too much. That's too much. I had you guys going there for a bit.
What?
So anyways, you've arrived at your hotel, which your grandma owns, and she's like, oh, meet me at my room at 2:00. We have something to discuss. You go to the room. Granny's dead. And now you have to find out who killed her. And so you have to start investigating all these different rooms. And by doing real detective work, we're talking like clicking on a pheasant, clicking on a magnifying glass, clicking on all these random objects that are hidden throughout the room. And one of the things that honestly kind of annoyed me with it, which also at the same time I have to be appreciative of, there were so often like, oh, you have to click on an ox or something like that. And they would have art on the wall, and I wouldn't even consider like, there's an ox right there. That's what I'm supposed to be clicking. Like,
so there's stuff like hidden in plain sight on this.
Yeah, but it's just like it looks really well. Like the art is very well done. Like I don't know, it constantly kept catching me off guard with like because I'd have to get the hint of what it looks like, because then I didn't want the answer immediately, but I wanted to know what the heck I'm even supposed to be looking for. And then I'm just like, oh shit, that's the thing in the painting. Like, okay, duh. And so I don't know how many of these rooms I've had to explore at this point, but like you'd think I would have gotten used to this by now. Like, check the paintings, like make sure there's nothing, like just randomly click. But yeah, so
like a YouTube video, just put like a red arrow pointing at everything.
Yeah, but sometimes when you come back to the room, like the objects will have changed locations, and so I don't think you can get like I don't think it would be that quick to solve. But anyways,
the store page does say to build your collection, go through scenes again to try new quests and get new rewards.
Yeah, because the other thing too is that you are kind of timed in this game. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but there's extra stuff for you to look at if you manage to do it. Which most of the time I did not. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like click everything in 45 seconds, and I'm like, what? Like, no, that's just not happening. I'm not going to be getting all the achievements in this game. But yeah, like honestly, like compared to some of the other hidden object games that I've had to play as of late, This one I dug. It was simple and it was fun. You know, it's got its quirks, but I liked it.
You say dugged?
Whatever. Don't make fun of my vernacular.
I will.
Fuck you.
Aren't you like an English major?
Yeah, that's why I used the word vernacular.
And why did you use the word dugged?
Because I'm going to bastardize this language as I see fit. I got a degree.
Because he digged and now he dugged. Duh.
Aki's fighting your battles for you, Jacob. That's sad.
Well, someone has to be the competent one.
$10 on Mystery Hotel. Give us your thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, I liked it. Honestly, out of the hidden object games that I've played as of late, this one I definitely recommend.
Cool. Very good. Bri, I know I told you this, but I don't think our many of our viewers know. Nuke Arts, the hidden cat developers, reached out to me and they want to put more of my cats in their game.
Nice. Congrats.
Exciting.
So Peter and Pickle might be going in their next game.
That is awesome.
That's badass. Next up, speaking of cats, Midnight Cat Heist, developed and published by Synnergy Circle Games, released August 13th, Xbox One, Series X and S, Xbox PC, $5 each. Plays a sneaky cat with sticky paws and a heart of gold. Sneak, leap, and loot your way through cozy urban levels to bring the perfect gifts home to your beloved human. Every shiny trinket is a treasure in this 2D pixel platformer, a feline thievery and chaotic charm. Bri, what is Midnight Cat Heist?
So in this platformer, you are a sneaky cat in the rooftops of the city, and you need to find objects like boots and things to sneak off with. Each level has a new item to find, and along the way, you collect tasty fish to eat, because why not? You're a cat. You're a cute orange catto, and you carry objects in your mouth. I gendered the cat because most orange cats are male.
Peanut's not.
Peanut's not? Well, there you go.
Peanut's special.
Some of the other things you'll carry are a tennis ball, a wallet, a phone, a radio, a computer mouse, and stuff like that. There are some obstacles to pass through, like traffic cones that act like spikes. You have spinning saws, falling platforms. No! And there are jumping platforms for you to launch off of.
Why?
Oh my god, I love that sound so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for the raid. We got 3 people coming in here. Oh my lord, I love that scream so much. Welcome in, everybody. We are chatting about Midnight Cat Heist. We got 3 games left to discuss, and Bri's in the middle of this one. So Bri, keep going.
Yeah, there's 25 levels to sneak through, but you don't need to play the whole game for all the achievements. I had some issues telling which items were walls and which were platforms, and I fell through the level more than once. I fell through the level as early as level 2.
Wow.
The graphics are retro style, very similar to one of their other games, Raccoon is Hungry, so much so that it felt a little like an asset flip even though it wasn't. It's got very similar concepts to a lot of their other games in terms of achievements. The music is retro style too. The loop is fairly short, but I liked it. Achievements include things like getting through the level without a scratch on you or making it through with only 1 health, and forgetting a certain number of food and unique stolen items. You have 3 health, so you can take some damage from spikes and things, but if you lose, you'll lose if you fall into the gaps, which is pretty standard. And you can get to the exit without the item, but it will result in a game over. If you are holding an item, you can get hit while carrying the stolen item, and it will bounce out of your mouth, and you'll have to pick it up again. So, yeah. That's this game.
Well, $5. What do you think?
Despite my couple of issues with the game, I mostly enjoyed it. It's good for easy achievements, and the concept was cute. Fuck it, why not?
Works for me.
Fuck it, why not? Out of 10.
Yeah, I love that review scale. I think we have a good, unique review scale here.
Oh dear.
Buy it, try it, deny it. Fuck it, why not?
Dick.
All right, next up, Two Farmlands, developed and published by AFIL Games, released August 19th, Xbox One, Series X and S, Xbox PC, PS4, PS5, $5 each. Two Farmlands is a farm-themed puzzle game where every piece matters. Your goal is to place farm items of various shapes and sizes into a grid, filling the pen without any empty spaces. This sounds simple, but get ready for challenges that would make even the most seasoned farmer sweat under their hat. Aki, Jacob, both of you covered this. Aki, start us off. What's Farmlands?
Give me a second. Now I have to think, because all I'm thinking about is a terrible, terrible bastardized word that shouldn't exist, thanks to you.
If you need me to start,
yeah, you start, please.
Jacob, dive in.
So,
what is Two Farmlands?
So, Two Farmlands is very much like the other puzzle. Like
Fit and Fry.
Fit and Fry, Legends
Aligned.
Legends Aligned, thank you. Where essentially
Bri, do you want to do this review? I think you know the most out of everyone.
Farmlands as well.
Let me go. I'm talking here.
Bri has this. It's fine.
Go ahead, Jacob.
No, go ahead, Jacob.
Anyway, so you're trying to fit all of these different farm animals into these different like boxes. And of course the animals have different shapes. You know, some of them only take up 1 space, some of them only take up 4. And
some of them take up 9.
Yeah, like as the game progresses, you get more animals in different like, you know, tile shapes. Which of course creates more of a difficulty with them. But I was still able to breeze through a decent amount of this game without issue. But what I thought was kind of cool is kind of like how the latest Legends Aligned, like you couldn't place certain types of figures next to each other, like you couldn't place an orc next to a human. This one has orders that you're supposed to fulfill, and so while there's theoretically multiple solutions to these puzzles, I mean, some of them there's obviously only one, but yeah, it's just like it also challenges you to try to, you know, figure out what the very specific solution that they want to go for is. Yeah, I enjoyed my time with this one.
Aki.
Yeah, for this wasn't actually particularly hard, unless you were trying to go for all of the
orders, yeah.
Stars or orders or whatever we want to call it. Because a few of them are complicated. Most of them aren't too bad, thankfully. It wasn't a bad game. I actually enjoyed this one. I think it's the second type of this type that I've played. So this is still a pretty new game style for me. I liked it.
Cool. Bri?
I was impressed that AFIL found another new way to spin this game type. So kudos to them to like making it something slightly different and new and innovative. And
they try sometimes.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
All right, $5.
The real question is, should they try? I think it's worth it.
$5, totally. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like this one's a lot of fun.
Cool. All right, now the question everyone's wondering as we're creeping up. Bri, do you have pinball open?
No.
I could probably. Well, it's only 9:00 here.
You're West Coast, so, yeah. It won't work for you.
Right.
All right, I'll pull it up. Diamond Hands to the Moon is our final game to talk about. Developed by Terror Dog Studio, published by Ultimate Games, released August 14th on Xbox One and Series X for $6.99. Diamond Hands to the Moon is a deceptively simple yet brutally challenging platformer where your mission is clear. Get to the moon. Move left, move right, jump. That's all you got. But mastering your jump strength is key to landing on those elusive platforms and climbing higher. Big shout out to Ultimate Games for hooking us up with some giveaway copies of this. We got one more to give away later on, probably during the music. I don't know, whenever. But Jacob and Bri, both of you covered this. Who wants to start?
I can start. That's fine.
Go for it.
I was going to check out pinball, but here we are.
Oh.
Okay, then open pinball. Jacob, you start. Open pinball.
Hey, pinball's just as important.
More so, clearly.
So I don't know whether Bri had the same experience as me, but holy crap, screw this game. I like it was so damn frustrating trying to be able to figure out how the jump trajectory worked in this game to make my guy to be able to hop all over the place. And pretty much as soon as I got my level 1 achievement, like which was the achievement just for getting your guy past level 1. But by the way, you know, if you get into level 2, which I did, and if you fall in the wrong spot, you're back to level 1.
Oh, are you serious?
Holy God. I hate this game so much. Like, I get the point of it.
Get
I
good,
get it's
scrub.
Wow.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Bri, any thoughts?
So, yeah, I mean, it's a simple platformer. You have to
We're
jump.
just all sitting here fucking with pinball right now. No one
I
Pins and
know.
needles
all
right now.
is caring about this.
Oh,
You
we're
have
going
to
to
jump.
Ultimate.
time.gov. We're timing.gov in this. What
Like,
time is it?
I want to
Let's
see this happen. We're like 10 seconds away.
We got 10 seconds.
All right.
There's no way this is going to happen. I want to hear what's going on.
All
Midnight.
right, hold on. Revolver. I'm trying to flip balls here. It's midnight. It's midnight.
I'm not getting anything.
I'm not getting anything either.
Yeah, I try to flip balls at midnight too, and I don't get anything either.
What the hell's with my audio? I don't hear anyone. Hold on a second. There we go. I have audio back.
Hello?
All right.
Yay.
Oh, I just totally lost my balls.
Yeah, nothing happened for me.
Yeah, I don't see anything. All right. So yeah, back to Diamond Hands.
Diamond Head.
Yeah.
Diamond Hands.
So it's you have a jump, no dash. It's games like the game is like Jump King. So you're trying to jump up using a variable jump force. The longer you hold the A button to a point, the higher you go. And you can move left and right with the D-pad only. There are platforms highlighted in red that you can interact with. They're harder to see than I would have thought. And the goal appears to be to get to the moon. I think there's only 10 levels to get to the moon, but that is plenty. It took me a good 5 minutes to get through the level and get into level 2. And I lucked out for a few jumps and then I landed wrong and fell all the way back to the beginning of level 1, which is what makes this game frustrating. There's no fall damage, but you will fall a lot and you'll likely have nothing to land on. And you'll fall back several levels and have to work your way back up to where you were. There are angled jumps that you need to bounce off of things as you land to get you higher up. And until you master the first few jumps, it can be a long time to get back to learn the next jumps. I would say that the art was a nice pixel style art. It starts out on Wall Street where you jump on the signs and scaffolding outside the skyscrapers to get to the next level. But ultimately, this is not my kind of game. Like, if you like Jump King, give this a try. If you don't, you might want to skip this. Not because there's anything wrong with the game. It's a perfectly fine platformer if you like to rage. It's just not the type of platformer I like to rage to.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, $7. Verdicts.
You're into masochism.
So a perfect game for you. All right, cool.
I can give this a try it.
I don't believe you. Like, I'm scared to start this game just because I did not do well Jump King.
It's a
I
rage
didn't
game.
either.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just one of those, and some people really get into it. It's just, if you
Let's
like that
look
kind
at
of thing.
let's look at true achievements right now. 3 people have beat level 2, and then 1 person actually beat the game, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it Scotty?
No.
Who's Scotty?
Carnage.
Carnage.
Oh.
All right, well, that is it for this episode. We made it through. We are done. It was a long one. We did a lot. Grant, John, thank you both for coming on, hanging out this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hype up Retro GameCon one more time.
It's gonna be so much fun. Like it's just a good time. That's all I could say. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time the Arkadian's been abandoned in 6 years. This is gonna be a blast.
I'm in the band.
Grant's in the band. My dad is in the band.
Playing guitar. I might even get a microphone. It's undecided yet. Probably.
Ooh.
We'll see.
I will probably get to a point during the after party where I'm too drunk to speak. So you probably will.
Yeah, it's
Very
just like the thing where you're super wasted. You can't talk, but you can still perform.
Yeah,
somehow.
no,
So
that's
what it
I've
is.
had a gig like that before.
Yep. Just don't talk to the crowd. Just keep singing and playing.
Do you guys like pinball music?
Merchandise.
Do you guys like pinball music? Cool. I'm not doing. Wait. I'm not doing any of the lead work. I'm letting Grant do all of it.
Gideo Vames. Anybody?
Do you like Monster Squad?
Pinball.
I heard. There's a rumor. I heard that Wolfman's got knocked.
Oh my god! So much better than the Goonies.
It's like I don't understand. I don't understand why it didn't pass Elvira. I don't understand why.
Let me ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question. I'm sorry. What? This is why Elizabeth Taylor is Bigfoot.
I'm just gonna let this go for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, did we get Midnight Madness? Because I think I did some research on. Okay, so I did some research on Pinball FX. So, I was looking at some of the notes for Midnight Madness. It is a thing, but it's not a time-based event. So, Midnight Madness is actually going to be an Easter egg mode, which you activate by reaching the roof of the Tony's Palace at the top of the building and completing the whodunit. So that means like basically closing every single case and then doing that. So that's basically like a wizard mode. But that's how you would activate Midnight Madness.
Nice. Good fun.
But I hope that they change that.
That'd be badass.
Yeah, it'd be so cool to be based off your system clock. I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah.
But,
Who actually did this? Who did it? Is what we're asking. I'm checking.
Exactly.
Is this Clue? I don't think so. I don't see Tim Curry. I don't see Michael McKean. I don't see the singer from the Bengals saying, "I'm your singing telegram," getting shot.
Time warp.
So wait, I have a question. Who is everybody's like? What was your introduction to Tim Curry?
Legend.
Mine was probably Rocky Horror. I actually didn't see Legend until I met Claire, my wife, like 10 years ago. It was like one of those ones I just missed, so she made me watch Legend. But yeah, I missed it, so I think it was probably
I Am Darkness.
Hunt for Red October.
I have
Oh
no
wow,
idea.
he is in that. That's right.
Also a good movie.
Or Acolyte says Home Alone or it. Yeah, it might have been Home Alone for me. I don't know.
Oh, Home
So
Alone.
my introduction was an HBO special called The Worst Witch.
Oh my God, yes. Where he's like, let's carve pumpkins, eat candy, and dance in the moonlight.
He sings the
Behind
whole
like a
song,
blue
but
screen.
it's like a bad Tears for Fears video.
Oh yeah,
it's fabulous. It was totally stuck in my head the other day, and I shared it with Joe.
It really makes you wonder how big his cocaine bill was in the 80s.
Oh,
I have all of his studio albums, and they're all great. I have Read My Lips. I have Paradise Garage. It's those
He's
albums.
still with us, isn't he? He's still here.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
still
yeah.
hanging out. Yeah.
I also replayed Brutal Legend recently. Wow, these ciders are great. No, I replayed Brutal Legend recently when Ozzy passed away, and he voices the main villain, Diviculus.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
My favorite quote in that he says is his character. Come back and see me when you've grown a pair as big as your mother's. Best insult I've ever heard.
Wow, that's hardcore. It's so good. Said by Tim Curry, which makes it sting even more, you know?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, yes.
Very good. So did we hype up New York? How we doing, Joe? Is that good?
Good. Yeah,
Retro
good.
GameCon is going to be great. I really do think that John St. John is going to be like in the mosh pit for our set, as well as Power Glove. Also, we're going to get to see Power Glove again.
Again.
That's so awesome. I love that.
I just saw them last week because they were at West too. So
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of.
It's been like them and Bit Brigade. Like we've seen them like collectively like 3 times in the past year.
Yeah, it's true.
Lord. Bit Brigade's always fun though.
Oh yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
They're all good peoples. All of them.
Talking about them on the last show.
Good people.
Yeah, we got to end this show. It's gone long enough. Does anyone have any thoughts on what music we should play to end the show?
Can we play some Survivor?
Not like the YouTube or like a video game song.
Oh damn!
We got one of your tracks. So yeah, you pick. You got a jam. You wanna play?
You know what? Yes,
I'm on here too much. I'm always picking shit.
Spooky season. Spooky season's upon us. It's a 10-minute long song. I hope that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Legend of Dan Fortescue. It's a 10-minute long medieval medley that I put out for a Halloween compilation, Dance Macabre. And that's also the same compilation where Grant and I did Rock Until You Drop.
That's correct. This is the same one.
Yep.
All right. Well, that is the music. We're ending this show. Thanks to everyone for being here, hanging out, keeping me company the whole time.
Hanging out.
John, we'll give you the honor. Do you have any final words to end the show?
Yeah, so, I really do think that it may have been the butler. I think he did it. I think he did it with the candlestick.
Ed Boon was the butler.
The butler with the butthole. That's the Clue porn parody.
I am the Duke of Bourbon and I love you, man.
Wait, Clue porn?
SML After Dark.
Tina Fey did a voice in Medieval Madness. That's the last thing I'll say.
That's true.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Galamir a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung about how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Galamir, and a time of peace began which was to last for 100 years. And then, the sorcerer returned.